No portion of this program
Tiger.
Permission of
We're all sick of Tiger, Joe. We're sick and tired. We got Tiger coming out of our ass.
The biggest name.
Slice.
Best talent.
And if it ain't Tiger, it's Tim Russert.
Sports Radio 560 WQAM. Fort Lauderdale.
And what does a Rocco mediate? Is that like Alfredo agitate?
560 WQAM presents.
That's got to be a made-up name, isn't it? Rocco mediate.
Dial 567-0560.
Come on, you know you're called crap.
That's right. Call toll-free.
By the way, was that Europe plus all over the building?
Tiger. Yeah, he's some athlete. He plays golf.
AT&T and Verizon wireless phones.
Oh, but he walks the course.
His guests or his callers do not represent the...
Go away, Tiger. Don't ever come back.
Or sponsors. Now, the Neil Rogers Show on 560 WQAM.
Yeah. Oh, it's not Monday, but to me it is, so I can play this, right? Sure. Oh, I thought it was Monday. How do you like that so far?
Great.
Should I try it again?
Yeah, why don't you? One more time.
That was something.
Just forget it all. They know you.
Let me try it again. Maybe 3 times is a charm, do you think? Maybe this disc is effed up. Christ.
You want? If you want, I'll play it.
No.
All right.
That'll be no fun. I'll tell you what, I'm going to play in the other machine.
Okay.
I'm going to swap these.
It's a little tricky.
Oh, no. What?
I think the copy that I have is a little tricky, skippy, too.
It is?
Maybe here.
Oh, no.
No? Works fine. Want me to stop it? Or let it go?
Stop it so I can play this instead.
Hello, this is Robert.
Mr. Iger, it's Goofy over here at Mickey Mouse's office.
Oh, geez. Goofy, is everything okay?
He'd like to speak with you.
But he's calling me?
He's calling you.
Is he okay?
Please hold.
Okay.
Hey, Chipper.
Sir, how are you?
How's the vacation going?
Vacation, sir?
Taking lots of pictures? Hey, can I see them on your Facebook page? Maybe you could shoot me 1 or 2 over on the celly. You got my number, right?
No,
hey,
sir.
You and Willow having lots of vacation sex?
No, sir, I'm not on vacation. I'm in the office.
Really?
Yes.
Just because you're sitting behind the desk doesn't mean you're not on vacation!
Sir, I'm puzzled.
There's the understatement of the century. You're not puzzled, you're lost. See what I did there? I referenced one of our only hit shows in my stinging condemnation of your work.
Sir?
Speaking of which, what are you working on vacation? No. I keep hearing all this stuff about iCarly, Kung Fu Panda, huge hit at the box office. What are we doing, huh?
Oh, sir, we're very excited about Camp Rock.
That's just another high school musical ripoff. Have you ever had an original idea ever?
Well, we also have the giant motion picture Wall-E.
Hey, congratulations. You made Short Circuit into a cartoon. I think I'm going to start calling you Johnny Number 5.
Oh, sir.
Number 5 is alive. Number 5 is alive.
Sir.
What about the TV division? Jesus, Mary and Pluto, what have you got?
Well, our summer slate is fantastic, boss. We have The Mole, Wipeout, and I Survived a Japanese Game Show. Sir?
Drop the phone. You got The Mole, Wipeout, and I Survived the Japanese Game Show.
Right.
I got gas, indigestion, and diarrhea.
I don't understand, sir.
You got 3 crappy things? And I got 3 crappy things.
Sir, all of us are really excited about our shows.
Yeah, you and all your stupid cronies. All they say is yes, Mr. Eisner.
Iger, sir.
Don't they know I'm the foreman and you're the yard worker? Hey, Eisner.
Iger, sir.
How many ABC executives does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Oh, sir, we don't screw in our own light bulbs. We have a janitorial staff that takes care of all those matters.
If a clue landed on your nose, you couldn't catch it. I got more smarts in my left button than you got in your whole head.
Well, sir, I should probably wrap this up. I have a,
Wait, don't tell me. Yoga class on the beach, you and Willow renting jet skis, followed by an in-room massage?
Sir, I was going to say a department head meeting.
Department head meeting? I'm the department head. Why am I never invited to these things?
Sir, you're always invited. We email you, but you always delete them before reading them.
Wouldn't you? I mean, if you got an email from you, wouldn't you delete it? if you were me, which is one hell of a jump, I know. Email from you is treated the same way I treat email from people who promise me a bigger Jimmy, or email from the guy who promises to send me $1 million if I can help him get his money out of Africa.
Well, sir, we're doing the best we can over here.
Yeah, you're doing great. You better go. I think your department head meeting / beach volleyball game's starting soon.
Okay.
Have a good vacation.
No, sir,
Have a good vacation.
I'm in the office, sir. I don't...
Cuts.
You know what I can say about Tim Russert? He never stole a freight train.
Okay.
That's about it. I mean, we got this poll going today, and the result of it just makes me want to gag. Makes me want to take today off, too. Here's George.
Hey, how you doing, everybody?
Christ.
Thank you. You can call me Jesus.
Tiger freaking Woods, who plays golf, and Joe Rose, I think, has got a Tiger blow-up doll at home or something. I don't know what his story is with that.
Oh, he loves Tiger. He'll tell you.
Let me say it again. He plays golf. And not that I'm a basketball fan by any stretch of the imagination, but to compare him with Michael Jordan, who plays like a real sport, or used to anyway, where they run up and down the court and they exert some energy and they have, it's just nonsense. It's idiocy. Oh, the Tiger won another tournament. Who cares? Who won the Parcheesi tournament? Who won the Mahjong tournament at Cemetery Village over the weekend? Who won the shuffleboard tournament at Winmore?
Right.
That's what I want to know. Somebody obviously with great athletic skills. Oh, the Tiger won another one. Who cares? I'm sick of it. I'm nauseous. Nauseous from it. But anyway, so how'd things go yesterday? George told me about more technical screw-ups. And the reason the poll got up so late, the new one today, is because Eric had some technical issues. I can't speak well because I'm fighting off a cold. Okay?
That's all right.
Scratchy throat. Here's George.
No.
So here's your... So the phone was all screwed up again yesterday? Was that a joke you made up, or was that true?
Yeah, no, I made the whole thing up in great detail.
Seriously? What
seriously?
Was the reason for that?
We don't know exactly why, but for some reason my voice going into the doohickey was way over the top and distorted and overmodulated.
So in other words, this is the new phone system, the old one that they refigured?
It worked one day in a row. What do you want?
Yeah,
come on now.
That's true. It worked okay on Friday.
Stop nitpicking.
Here's the poll that George did over the weekend. What my workplace could sure use is...
That was just yesterday, not over the weekend.
No. I'm confused.
That's all right. I started it right like at 9:30.
I played that Monday sucks thing because I thought it was Monday. I don't know.
It's okay.
Confused. 827 votes. New management. That was my vote. 162. That's what my workplace could use. New freaking management. Good God. We've even got that one rejoin where it says, good God, good Lord. Oh, not the jerk show. Good Lord. New management 162. Better looking people 146. That's a good one, especially in our place.
We're doing just fine in here.
You are? Not on the male side.
Some of us, no. Well,
no, not at all.
Gee.
A scheduled nap time for employees 140. Better morale 58. Messages for the employees 53. Oh, massages.
Yeah.
Massages. I thought it said messages 53. An on-site workout gym 44. An OSHA inspection 42. Remember at IOD, I used to threaten to call OSHA? Oh, no, it's not good for us. Yeah. All these places that you work where it's like you can't breathe the air and people are dying and getting emphysema from breathing in mung all day. Oh, well, we can't afford to clean out the vents. In fact, look at the ceiling up above you there. Is that all still discolored and black and charcoal colored on the ceiling?
Yeah, on the ceiling, too.
Mm-hmm. A restaurant on the premises, 28. A better building or location, 28. Air conditioning, 21. Windows, 20. New office equipment, supplies, or furniture, 18. Better restrooms, better tea rooms, 16. Parking spaces, 13. A snack or soda machine, 10. A lunchroom, 8. Bigger cubicles or offices, 8. Better cafeteria food, 7. And a better break room, 5. Oh, what a poll, George.
Hey, thank you, Charlie B.
Huh?
That was one of the Charlie B's.
Oh, like I said, what a poll, Charlie B.
Grateful for it.
4,000 choices.
Yeah, very grateful.
Oh, you ought to be. Look at how many votes we already got on the new one. We'd have 500 already if Eric would have had his phone working right, his fax.
Right. Just you should really email him from now on.
I don't wanna.
I know you don't wanna, but
I don't.
It'll actually work.
How many years have we been doing this?
I know, but we've also been driving horses and carriages for many years too. But when something better comes along, you update. Not to mention the fact that he can just cut and paste it when you email it, but then you make him type it out.
Oh,
no
poor
wonder.
Eric.
He probably got all those copies.
Too, okay?
He probably got all those copies, and he just said, "Oh man, I got to type those out again instead of just cutting and pasting." If he was,
it's not a long pull, okay? The one I got on there for today. It's just that they got the wrong answers. This audience is.
I don't get it.
You don't get what?
You must be out of touch again with the audience, like with the Eric Clapton baby thing.
Don't start talking crap now on the air. That's totally diametrically opposed to what you said before the show.
I'm being sarcastic. Can't you hear it?
Yeah. No, you're not.
I thought it was insane. I didn't mention his name once yesterday. Not once. I didn't acknowledge it at all.
It wasn't just insane, but it hasn't ended yet. It's Tuesday.
I know.
Friday afternoon, I'm sitting at my machine at Woodbine, and my BlackBerry buzzes. Washington Post news alert. Newsman Tim Russert dies of a heart attack at 58.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of shocking because, I didn't even know he was sick.
Wow, really?
I knew he was fat and red-faced.
That is sick.
But anyway, I didn't, and that was it. I didn't really give it that much more thought. To me, he wasn't some kind of great TV icon. I mean, he was there. When John Chancellor died, we never even heard about it.
Who? When
Peter Jennings died. Well, these are people that used to be on TV every night on the news.
Mm-hmm.
On the nightly news, as Brokaw would say, in between breaking out into tears on MSNBC over the weekend. And this thing has gone on wall-to-wall, nonstop, especially on MSNBC and NBC. But, I mean, just insane. You would have thought that the world had stopped spinning around. You would have thought that life as we knew it had come to an end because Tim Russert died. And yet we know he wrote books about his dad and Big Russ, and he was proud of his kid and all this other. And how many other people out there are proud of their kid or whatever? Yesterday was Sunday was Father's Day.
Right.
I think there might be a few other people out there who, are tight with their dad or whatever, hopefully. My dad was a son of a bitch, and a crazy person, but nevertheless. What?
Mine was one of those.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
But nevertheless. So anyway, here's my poll. What's your take on the media coverage of Tim Russert's death? 135 votes already. It's only been on there about, half an hour? Because Eric was having technical issues with his fax. 138 votes, a bit overdone, 59. Yeah, bit my ass.
What bit your ass?
It was all well-deserved, 38. Oh, he was an icon. He was almost as important as the Tiger. You do understand that?
No, I don't.
No, you're right. No, nobody's as important as the Tiger.
That's right. How could
the Tiger? He won another tournament, Tiger.
No, I wonder if he uses the Euro Club.
I don't give a crap what he pees in, okay? He can go pee up a rope. It was all well-deserved, 38. Insane overkill, which is clearly the right answer.
And that's what I voted, by the way.
Insane overkill. He died, 11. I guess am I compelled to play?
He died?
11. If you don't know about it, you must have been hiding under the bed the last several days. And who's Tim Russert, 3? Who's Tim Russert, my ass, indeed. I see tremendous parallels between the media hysteria and the public. See, the public will grab onto whatever the media hypes. Life is all about hype. And so the thing with the Tiger and with the Tim Russert, pretty much the same. Although Tim Russert, at least, I watched the show. I didn't enjoy him that much. And I thought that he was like a fat Larry King. I didn't think he asked any tough questions. He asked a lot of cream puffs. And if he did ask a tough question and got kind of a mealy-mouthed answer, he never followed up on it, I'll tell you that. Oh, you're wrong. He was a great journalist. Yeah, he wasn't a journalist at all. He was a talking head on TV. And I think his death deserved, a reasonable amount of coverage, like the first day and maybe a little bit follow-up the next day, and that was it.
I can understand them, on his former show.
Yeah. All right. Like Sunday morning, right. They did a whole thing, and Brokaw was on there again crying and trying to stifle the tears and hold back, and Andrea Mitchell was on there, and they were all weeping. Okay, he was a friend of theirs. He was a colleague.
And obviously those are the people who are fans of his and the show. That's where everybody's going to be congregated for the candlelight vigil. But as far as all the other outlets...
CNN is still hyperventilating. I just put that before with the doctor talking about heart disease. And Russert had a stress test Friday morning before he croaked. I don't want to suggest, even though I will anyway, that there might be a connection there, that they killed him with those damn stress tests. The purpose of a stress test is to see how close they can get you to collapsing completely before you finally have to stop.
Right. And sometimes they succeed.
Yeah, and sometimes people die right there on the treadmill. He waited a few hours.
Tia is sick and needs help badly.
All right.
And
then it just stops. Huh?
I said, well then.
Is the whole disc going to be like that? Let me try cut 2.
Yeah.
Here's track 2, which doesn't seem to want to play. No. How about track 3? I don't even want to queue up.
Is that the other machine that you said you were going to switch it to?
Oh, you hear that? Ooh. And here's track 4. And that's it. Well, at least the first one, at least it plays a little bit. Not right. Oh, no, not anymore, it doesn't. Maybe my machine just don't want any part of that disc.
That could be.
I think my machine is trying to reject Chicken Neck. They've had it. Let's try it on the top machine again. Look at that phone. What's going on with the phones? How come we don't have any people calling in to commiserate about Tim Russert? Oh, did you? I'm sure you covered it yesterday for the whole 4 hours, right?
Oh, yeah. That's all we did. I wore a black armband. We drank because he's Irish, so we drank. We had
and did you also talk about the Tiger? Of course, when you were on yesterday, they were in that playoff with Rocco Mediate and Eddie Agitate. It won't even fire now. Whoop, you hear that? Whoop.
Yep, I heard it.
Oh, that was a little bit of cut 2. Huh.
Oh.
All right. Okay, I guess we can forget about that disc, huh? I guess the replacement disc is in order, Chicken Neck. God, next time he starts begging for money, you know what the answer is going to be?
No.
No, I don't think so. I don't want to. WQAM, hello. Oh, thank you so much. Welcome back to the show, Neil. It's great that it's Tuesday to hear your voice, etc. No, we get... That's the first call. How do you like that? Probably Tim Russert's dad.
You see?
What?
I told
Probably
you.
Big Russ. WQAM, hello.
I wanted to ask George if I could have a beer and ice cream.
No. See, you got your own trained monkeys out there now.
Oh, they're not trained.
They are. They're not potty trained, but they're trained. 5670560. Come on, let's hear it. Let's eulogize Tim Russert the whole 4 hours. This is my first time on the air since he croaked on Friday. And since the media's been doing an insane, just insane, carrying on like the world has just come to an end. And obviously there's nothing else in the world going on other than, of course, Tiger won the U.S. Open or whatever the hell that stupid tournament is. It's not a sport. It's a game. You want to know why a lot of these morons, why they're so much into the golf thing? Because they actually can play it themselves.
Yeah,
they go out there and they bang the ball around and they lose, about a dozen balls every time they go out.
That's fine, lame as it is.
What do you mean by that?
To play it. I mean, it's boring, god-awful boring.
But it's a game. It's not a sport.
Whatever.
Oh, he's a great athlete, the Tiger. You're wrong, Neil. WQAM, hello.
Sounds like you've got a little gay stain.
Yeah, Sounds like you're still there, and that's the worst news I've heard all year. Still alive. WQAM, hello. Not there. Okay, the calls are really good, like you said. I don't understand it. Where's the passion? Where's the empathy? One of the great journalists of all time dies at the tender age of 58, and you people got nothing to say about it? I think I pissed off the Tiger fans. Oh, you're so wrong, Neil. You don't understand. He's so great, the Tiger.
I think you're pissing all of them off.
Well, too bad.
The Tim Russert fans, the Tiger fans.
Yeah. What about the Indian fans?
Them too.
WQAM, hello.
Morning, Uncle Neil.
Yes.
It is wonderful to hear your voice, and welcome back. Mm-hmm. It's the only thing I hear all day, and then it's classical music.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pitiful. But it is great to hear you back. The day is empty without you on the air.
Yeah, okay, great. Like I said, they got less than nothing now. Of course, it's the 17th of June? Anybody with a brain is already out of there already. Anybody with any kind of money at all and with the opportunity, they're gone. And once they're gone, they ain't coming back till a long time.
Right.
178 votes on that poll, and they got the wrong answer. A little bit overdone. A bit overdone, right. That would be like if you took a steak and you cooked it for 15 hours and it was just a piece of crisp, like burnt mung. That's how overdone it was. A bit, just a tad. WQAM, hello.
Tiger and Tim. Tim and Tiger. Tiger and Tim. Tim and Tiger.
WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yeah.
Hey, tell that buckethead nobody wants to hear about Tiger all morning.
Tell who?
Buckethead, Joe Rose.
Buckethead, oh.
Yeah, Tiger sucks. Tell him that.
Yeah, Tiger sucks, Joe.
See ya.
Okay. Now, he's obsessed. And I thought we were a sports station. I thought they'd talk about sports. Golf is not a sport. It never has been, and it never will be. It's a game. And there are a lot of people who play it, and a lot of people who watch it, unfortunately, and a lot of people who go out there, oh, wow, what a shot. That's a golf shot. Look, you see that putt? Yeah, I think putts is the operative word. I think in honor of Tim Russert, I'm going to croak here on the air today, although I'm not 58, I'm 65, so I'm getting closer to that point of croaking. But only 58. You have to admit that's young, but when you're fat, Chris, you can die at any age from fat when your arteries are clogging.
29 was how old my first fat friend was when he died.
Well, there you go.
And then the other one was 36.
Fat can kill you at any point. Just clogs up all your innards, Chris. WQAM, hello.
That's not good stuff.
QAM, hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Neil, I agree with you about Tim Russert completely. I was saying it, I think the day after he died. By the way, he was mamby-pamby at the very best.
That's a very good way to describe him, mamby-pamby.
And he just had a smile on his face. And then he called people like Rush. He called Rush's show. He did an interview with him or something.
Oh, my God.
Yes. Also, Neil, my wife a week ago was the one who called you and bitched you out about the Corvette.
Yeah.
I apologize.
I'd slap her around a little bit.
But of course, I know. Tell
her to mind her own business, okay? I can afford to drive my car. I'll drive whatever kind of car I want. Sounds to me like she's jealous. I tell her to mind her own business all the time.
She
sounds like a real yenta to me.
Now, she is a yenta, and now she's a fan. That's what's funny. She always bitched about you before, and now she's a fan.
What was she bitching about? What's her problem? Just generally bitching?
She says, oh, he's cranky, he's rude, he's mean to his callers, and I'm always laughing.
All of these things.
Yep. Neil, have a good one.
Okay, kick her out of the house.
Okay.
Throw her ass out on the street, okay? Stick her in the desert and don't give her a map. Well, it's his wife, better than all you guys out there. Better him than you.
That's right.
Even you. Well, I don't know about you. I don't understand your whole deal, but I don't want to.
That's fine.
I don't want to. I mean, it is what it is, and you're making the most of a bad situation.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And who is it? Good luck to you. You'll need it. 191 votes. What's your take on the media coverage of Tim Russert's death, which still isn't over, by the way? They're going on and on and on and on. I thought he invented like electricity and the light bulb and everything. Phonograph, pornograph. A bit overdone, 74. Yeah, just a tad, just a wee bit. It was all well-deserved, 53. Insane overkill, 44. He died, 13. And who's Tim Russert, 7. And knowing this crowd, probably who's Tim Russert, I think the 7 are honest votes. It's not know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
26 past 10 at QM.
More and more people hear the most music on WQAM 56.
Like I'm under the weather. Gonna be on the time forever. Tomatoes with a friend. I got stuff coming out of both ends. Now that I'm heaving more than ever. Bathroom floor calling out for mother. Can't believe that I got salmonella. Pretty sure that I got salmonella. Ella. I think I got salmonella. Ella.
I didn't see Amy Slimehouse has got more tourists. Did I see that, or did I just dream that?
I didn't
yeah, she's
I'm not
got
following her
issues,
like I should be, I guess.
Well, you ought to be. Well, in between the 8 million hours of coverage on Tim Russert, you should have been following that. I can't believe this phone, man. Deader than a doornail. What did you do yesterday?
Nothing.
Evidently. 217 votes, though, on the poll. That's pretty impressive. You know, we'd have a million on there already. That's what Chris said if it would have gotten up on time. Oh, well. If Eric wouldn't have been diddling some guys over there at Parliament House. That's the real story. You notice how when he came in this morning from the store, all of a sudden, like magic, it was up there like, just like that. There's the new poll. Oh, well, bada-beep, bada-boop, bada-bop. I'm going to leave it on there a long time. Maybe till you put another one on there. Oh, that's right. You got tomorrow.
Right.
I'm so much in the habit of, like, getting the one for tomorrow on there. That's your responsibility. You could actually leave this on there till, like, whenever you want.
In the morning.
Because it got short-changed. It got short-shrift. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, how are you doing?
Okay.
I have to respectively disagree with you about Tim Russert.
Mm-hmm.
What I think he brought that was different, and especially nowadays with the CNN and everybody playing the right and the left role, that he played both sides of the fence, and he was fair to whoever he was interviewing. He gave an impartial interview.
So, listen. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Assuming that what you say is correct, and I don't have any problem with that, so what of it? Why was he so important that he deserves like 72 or 96 hours nonstop coverage because he croaked?
That's what I might, agree with you slightly, a little bit overkill, but I think he had
a little bit.
Maybe the respect that he had among his colleagues. Is I think why you're seeing so much press on it.
The news isn't supposed to be about his colleagues. The news is supposed to be about what the public needs to hear. When Peter Jennings died, who was in people's homes night after night for years on the ABC News, when John Chancellor died, I didn't even know that John Chancellor died. They gave him like 2 minutes, and he was doing the NBC Nightly News for 100 years.
But look at it this way. Say somebody that you respected in radio, that was a hero to you, or someone you had great respect for died.
Jerry Williams died, who was one of the great broadcasters who I admired and respected, and I worked with for a year in Miami. And you know something? Nobody even knows about it.
That's what exactly my point is, that you would go out of your way to talk about it more than
for about a minute. For about 2 minutes.
Well, 2 minutes might translate to 48 hours for his colleagues who think he deserves it.
Oh, for his colleagues. Today is Tuesday. They're still banging away on it.
Just offer my opinion. You'll have a great day.
Okay, thanks. Okay, you're wrong. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, but it happens to be wrong. He wasn't like bigger than life. He was big. He was fat. That's why he's dead. But it's not like he was like Walter Cronkite. When he croaks, wouldn't you agree?
Okay.
When Walter Cronkite dies, and eventually, like all the rest of us, he'll croak someday, and then this kind of coverage will be well-deserved. He was an icon. Tim Russert wasn't no icon. He was on freaking Meet the Press. Firkin. You hear what I almost said?
Yeah, you caught yourself. Nice.
Well, yeah, I caught myself right in mid-word. That's right. I got Joyce. Joyce came in her fist came up into my throat.
Body block.
Like, maybe that's what I got. Maybe I don't have, like, a cold. Maybe I got, like, a Joyce in the throat.
There you go.
Gross. No, what just happened to my whole screen there now? That's not acceptable, okay?
Uh-oh.
That's unacceptable. If you want to instant that Brandon just took over my whole thing there. With AIM, instant messaging, the whole screen went to crap.
I hate that crap.
WQAM, hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Okay.
I'll make it my obligation when you croak to put as much emphasis on it and keep it on the news for about 2 weeks.
Well, when I croak, maybe 5 minutes would be maximum.
No, it'll be more of an second. Don't sell yourself short for that.
10 minutes.
Well, can we call that new Corvette lady? Do you have a name for her? Because I think she's going to be calling in on a regular basis now.
No, I don't think she will, and I don't give her credit. Quit worrying about the other callers, okay? What do you got? Oh, the new Corvette lady and the quarter slot guy and this guy. What do you got? Nothing. I got plenty of nothing. That's what you got. Oh, when you die, Neil, then we ought to have 800 hours, 800 weeks of morning. Yeah. For what?
See, that's the whole point of it.
Sooner or later, we all croak, okay?
Right. No matter who dies, how much do you need? Why does everybody have to do 24-hour coverage? Why can't you just have one nice tribute show? They carried on like this was the most important person in the history of the news media, and like he was the greatest thing since sliced halava. And I'm really also very sick and tired of hearing about his professional Catholicism and how religious he was, and about he always had the rosary and yada. That's fine, but I don't care about that. And there's, what's his name, Chris Matthews on there going on about, they were fellow Catholics. You know something, if some Jews were on there
talking like that, people start getting really pissed off about that. Or, God forbid, some Muslims, for Christ's sake.
Oh.
But if the Catholics get down there and start talking, flagellating their religion in your puss, then it's a great thing, okay? I don't get that. What difference does it make what his religion was? Who cares?
The religious people, the other Catholics. It's just a way to kiss up to them. Yeah, sucking up to them. That's it.
And as far as Buffalo goes, the less said, the better. Let me just tell you that about Buffalo.
Yeah.
Well, that's, he was a pasty-faced, red-faced Irishman from Buffalo. That's it. Kind of pudgy, and, I didn't have anything against him, but I certainly wasn't any big fan. He didn't do anything for me. I didn't find his interviews insightful or penetrating or gutsy or anything. And I watched the show fairly often, and I'm old enough to remember when Lawrence Spivak did the show, who was as boring as curdled milk, and Bill Monroe, who couldn't say abortion because he was from New England, so he couldn't say the word. Abortion. Those are the only other hosts I even remember of Meet the Press. And you know what? It's just another Sunday morning talking head show, that's all.
Right.
And they got Bob Schieffer on there going on, like Bob Schieffer is some great journalist, too. He's an old fuddy-duddy.
Hey, when he dies, you're going to see this.
Oh, my God, that's right. I never thought about that. And what about when Katie Couric croaks?
Oh, well, Bob Schieffer could be any minute now.
Oh, yeah. If you look at her numbers, she could be, too. WQAM, hello.
Oh, show again, huh?
WQAM, hello.
Neil.
Yes.
You the man.
Yeah.
I got Clemenza.
Yeah, okay, great. WQAM, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about Tim Russert?
Yeah.
Quarter slot guy.
Pardon me?
Oh, it's the quarter slot guy?
Say again?
I said, how come you haven't died yet?
Who?
You.
No, I'm getting close.
Mm-hmm, good.
I just want to make a comment about Tim Russert.
Yeah, I bet you do, yeah. We're waiting.
Okay, I think it's a totally overblown situation. The guy is a fuzzy feel-good story. If there was a big breaking news story around now, you'd never hear a word about Tim Russert. He's a feel-good story like Rocco Mediate is a feel-good story.
Yeah, okay, great. That wasn't the quarter slot guy. See,
sure
the thing with you... What?
Sure it was.
It was not.
Yeah, it was.
What?
When I called him on it, he didn't say it.
He didn't say what?
Quarter slot guy.
Oh, are you kidding me? Didn't I tell him last week, don't ever call us again?
Oh, yeah,
Didn't I tell him that?
Yeah,
I guess he's got a hearing problem, huh?
He don't care. He's another...
I guess he's got plugged up ear and a plugged up rear.
He's going to be another one of those.
Oh, not like the Corvette lady.
Only if we're lucky.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
Know that the Lord even loves Neil Rogers.
A week-long television event. Huge money. One question.
How many people here think he should take the deal? Let's hear from you.
Okay, what's the deal again? The deal is herpes. No deal.
Or no deal.
On NBC.
10:44 at 560 WQM. Let's take a look at that Tuesday schedule, man. We got Mad Dog at... wait a minute. Did I leave out the 2 to 4 thing? Uh-oh. Jerks at 2, Mad Dog 4 to 7. I guess the Marlins ain't playing tonight?
Yeah, but they're playing at 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, for crying out loud. I got news for you. Jesse Aguilar, that's past his bedtime. He's not coming in for that crap. 7 to 8, we got Dolphin tonight with Kimba Beaucamper, and then 8 to 8:20, we got Curtis, 20-minute show. And then the NBA Finals, Celtics and the Lakers at 8:20.
Followed by ESPN Radio. Don't tell anybody about it.
I got a couple of dead people here, okay? First one I'm going to glom. Well, no, the first one nobody ever heard of, Tony Schwartz.
Who?
He helped create the infamous Daisy ad that ran only once during the 1964 presidential race, but changed political advertising forever. Died, he was 84. He had been suffering from heart valve stenosis. What is that? Not good. Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good and it ain't. He's dead. The Daisy ad on YouTube, Schwartz, who started his career as a graphic designer, collaborated with a team from the Doyle Dane Burnback and the ad agency to create the spot featuring a little girl counting aloud as she pulled the petals from a daisy. The scene then changed into a countdown to an atomic blast. President Lyndon Johnson, Democratic incumbent, did the voiceover with a line, "We must either love each other or we must die," a paraphrase of a famous W.H. Auden poem written at the start of WW2. The ad made no mention of Johnson's Republican opponent, Arizona Senator Barry Goldwater, but the implication was clear. After public criticism, it was withdrawn. It was the first national Rorschach test, Short said in an interview with Newsday 92. He worked on other campaigns. He's dead. I don't see him making a big simus about it on NBC or anywhere else.
Yeah.
Tony Schwartz, probably because he was Jewish. I guarantee if Tim Russert would have been Jewish, he wouldn't have gotten 5 minutes coverage. You'll see. When Howard Feynman dies, he won't get 2 minutes.
Who?
See what I mean? Now I'm looking, I Googled this. I Googled it, and I got this story. The date is August 16th, 1995.
All right.
And just like John Chancellor, I never even knew this person died. And yet I grew up with him. He was an icon. He wasn't a great newsreader or anything. He was just a head.
Mm-hmm.
John Cameron Swayze died dead at 89. Now, who do you think has meant more to the history of broadcast journalism and television in general? John Cameron Swayze or Tim Russert? It's not even close.
Who?
And what about when David Brinkley died and his eyeballs were falling out of his cheeks? What about that? Who was more famous and who was a more respected journalist, David Brinkley or Tim Russert? Who did Mo? Huh?
Right.
We need Mo back to do that. Who did Mo? And maybe when the bit gets made, we'll actually be able to play the disc, but I doubt it. Probably I'll get an email this afternoon. Oh, gee, my equipment's falling apart. I need some more money. Oh. You think?
No.
Well, then what's the reason for that crappy disc?
Who knows? He's going to send you another one, though.
Well, hopefully it'll be a little bit better than that one.
We can only hope.
That was, it had its moments. It was cute. In 1949, television was a newfangled box few people could afford, and news film from overseas took days to arrive. We didn't have no satellite back then. The NBC network included only a handful of East Coast stations, and its first anchorman spoke with a clipped Midwestern accent. John Cameron Swayze was born in Wichita, Kansas. He was the son of a wholesale drug salesman. Cameron came to Broadway seeking fame in 1929, but with Wall Street's crash, acting parts became scarce. So Swayze went back west and got a reporting job with the Kansas City newspaper, later doing radio updates, even an experimental TV newscast. In 1947, he landed a radio job with NBC New York, but the next year his bosses stuck with him, handling the first-ever TV coverage of the national political conventions. Fred Friendly, later the producer of Edward R. Murrow See It Now series, but then president of CBS News, recalls how the big names in radio news hated the new medium. They couldn't care less than they did about television, says Friendly, because they thought that radio was going to survive and television would not. Television turned out to be a monster. It's a monster. Swayze built up monster ratings with his energetic manner. He wrote most of the scripts and memorized them so he could look directly at his audience. He could remember anything else, said Friendly. He memorized the scripts. This obviously in the days before teleprompters?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, a good evening to you. John Cameron Swayze, he had a very distinctive Midwestern nasal voice. I'm not saying he was great, but he was an icon. He was there forever. When his ratings sagged and he was replaced in 56 with Huntley and Brinkley, Swayze became a pitchman for Timex watches. Even you know this.
Mm-hmm.
There he boosted sales faster than the company could boost production by uttering the famous line in his countless commercials, "It takes a licking and keeps on ticking." It takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Stick it. Swayze kept ticking along in good health until a broken hip in April left him bedridden. This is 95. Now at age 89, the legendary John Cameron Swayze has passed away of natural causes at his home in Sarasota, Florida. Remember what I was saying last week about don't take a bad fall, especially if you're old?
Right.
Because generally speaking, when you take a bad fall, pretty much after that, you're dead. You'll be screaming.
I'm dying over here.
That'll be the last we hear of you. In Sarasota, no less, he died at age 89, which is old enough, but nevertheless. And that's it. Did we hear anything about it?
No.
Did they interrupt all the news coverage?
No.
Did NBC go ape-schmidt like they did with freaking fat-faced Tim Russert? No. I mean, I'm not knocking the guy or anything like that after he croaks. I mean, that would be bad, but... And this article here by Hal Boddicker on his website, this sums it up, to me, the best. Here's one thing you can say about journalists, he says. Surely no one loves us as much as we love ourselves. That's one lesson of the Tim Russert coverage. A friend told me Sunday, I now know more about Tim Russert than I do many members of my family. After Russert's shocking death Friday at age 58, television kept serving up witnesses to his expertise, intelligence, diligence, kindness, faith, love of family, Buffalo and the Buffalo Bills. The self-indulgence was breathtaking. On Monday's Today Show, Matt Lauer interviewed Russert's son Luke, The show basically gave over the first half hour to the Russert story. Presidential candidates aren't questioned at such length on morning programs. And the children of America's fallen heroes don't receive such a platform either. Here are a few points to consider, he says. Does the coverage move the story along? ABC World News examined heart disease, which killed Russert. Fox News Channel's Greta Van Sauerstrom took up the same issue, but so much of the coverage was of the I Remember Tim variety. Sad to say, a lot of it was repetitive. No Schmidt. Is there a sense of proportion? Peter Jennings didn't receive such heavy coverage when he died. ABC doesn't own a cable channel, and he was in our homes night after night for 20 years. MSNBC kept Russert front and center throughout the whole weekend. How will NBC cover the passing of Tom Brokaw? Hasn't he been the most influential figure with NBC for the past 2 decades? Tom, we don't really need to see you break down. Oh, I don't know if I can get through this. I'm going to try to get through it. They pulled a Dan Rather and started to get all teary-eyed and bleary and choking up, and he went, oh. Do the hours of coverage inflate this story? Tim Russert was excellent at his job, make no mistake. He worked hard, he treated his guys fairly, asked tough questions, but by weekend's end, some commentators had elevated him to preeminent journalist of his time. And one reader wrote, he was the most noteworthy and ultimately public death in the past 20 years. Really? Beware hyperbole. Is the coverage professional? A lot of the comments about Russert should have been saved for The Office. NBC should have approached covering Russert as the network would have any other public figure who had died. Hard to do, yes, but that should have been the goal. Instead, Russert's colleagues used the airwaves to work through their grief. Some people will excuse that style out of sympathy, but that approach just wasn't right. Does the coverage of one story obscure everything else in the world? Russert dominated the MSNBC news menu over the weekend. The reader I quoted earlier defended that approach. No one I talked to mentioned the floods in the Midwest or Iraq. They talked about Tim Russert. You need a reality check, they told me. Maybe, but not on this point. The news needs to be a mix of stories. People needed to be reminded about the Iowa floods. People are suffering on a grand scale there. But, of course, those people live far from the Washington Beltway, and so they won't gain the vast airtime according to journalists and politicians. Will journalists ask the tough questions of themselves that they ask of others? Not during grief, evidently. Brokaw hinted that Russert had his critics. Could we have heard from them? Well, no. The coverage seemed designed to put Russert on the fast track to sainthood. Oh, yeah, we actually saw him with a pope, by the way, the fat pope, the dead one.
Yeah.
The affection that Russert stirred in mediums was a testament to his skill, but the coverage of his death was often overblown, self-congratulatory, and self-indulgent. It's no way to treat a news icon. Icon my ass. WQAM, hello.
Timmy Russert was a swell guy.
WQAM, hello. Okay, that's it. Those are the calls. See, no matter what it is that's happening, now these people don't seem to be all that moved.
No.
What about John Cameron Swayze? He took a licking and kept on ticking.
Well, maybe that's why they're not calling, is they're still grieving.
Is that what it is?
They're bereaved.
Or maybe they're celebrating the latest win by the Tiger. The Tiger.
That could be.
Over Rocco Mediate. See, only in sports can they come up with names like Coco Crisp and IB Hip or Extra Hip, whatever that guy's name is. X-Ray
Hip, yeah.
And Rocco Mediate. And Tiger Woods. Don't leave that out. Oh, the Tiger! Hold that Tiger! It's a sick world, man. Yep. Just keep reminding yourself that. Yep. It's a sick world.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they should call that thing at Disney. You know, not it's a small world. It's a sick world. And they should just have some kind of a clown character there going all the time, all day, 24/7. Because it is. It's a sick world. The media... And I've been telling you this for years. The media tells you what's important, what you should be all whipped up about. Oh, just like Alien. Did you see the story over the weekend about how Alien's a good communist now?
Yeah, they're showing it down here. Yeah. I mean, ignoring that,
Who cares?
Right,
We've already had enough of Alien.
Right.
And the fisherman in the closet.
Mm-hmm.
The fisherman wasn't the only one in the closet.
And I'm the baby Jesus.
Right.
Not him.
Well, we know that.
Right.
WQAM, hello.
I am Walter Cronkite, and
WQAM, hello.
Neil.
Yes.
Speaking of funny names in sports, I know you don't like the Marlins, but when they were playing the Reds pitching coach is named Dick Pole.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, thanks, Neil.
Uh-huh. WQAM, hello.
That is Joe.
WQAM, hello.
Neil.
Yes.
Glenn Ricker didn't even get that much coverage.
Right, that's right. Good point. Little Glenn Ricker, who stood up to about your kneecap, even he didn't get that much coverage. And Ann Bishop. That old old dyke, that fat old bull dyke, Ann Bishop, when she croaked, other than Sandy Payton trying to steal her body in the middle of the night, nobody even paid any attention, for Christ's sakes. What about Ralph Redneck?
This is Neil Rogers.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
This is the Neil Rogers Show.
You fairy.
This is your brain. Any questions?
I really hope you use this on the air. I've been listening to QAM now for maybe 20 years at least, and I've been living here for 40 years. I've never heard anything as disgusting as this Neil Rogers program. I've heard him before. It's pornographic. And the thought of my granddaughter or one of my kids listening to it is bizarre. I'm going to tell you frankly, I am done listening to your station. This is the most gross thing I have ever heard, and as far as I'm concerned, you're off my book. Goodbye.
I'm calling regarding Neil Rogers' ad in the Sun Sentinel today. I find it highly insulting as a Catholic that you people could even put such an advertisement in the paper. How dare you all be so insulting to us? It's the Christmas season, and you represent him as the Pope. You think we're so stupid? It was hateful, and it shouldn't have been done. I wonder if this was something to do with the Judaism, whether we would say, well, it's anti-Semitic, it's racism, so it shouldn't be done. But the Catholics can be kicked around like this?
Yes.
Neil Rogers is an insult. How dare you people do this? You should take out an apology the same size of that ad in the newspaper to all of us.
I turned my radio on the other day and got Uncle Neil's program, whatever it was, and it is the filthiest thing I've ever heard in my life. If the children were around, it's horrifying. I'm surprised as a producer you let that go on the air. And I've heard other complaints about it, even from the health there. I wish you'd rectify that and do something about it. There's no need in taking God's name in vain and classifying women as, well, I wouldn't even need to mention it. Thank you very much.
Yes, George, this is Robert. I'm flying in and out of town all the time on business or whatever. I was looking for a good sports talk radio station and happened to find Neil Rogers. To be honest with you, pathetic. Very pathetic. And this guy is, I mean, if this is all you got on sports talk radio, it is horrible. So I'd definitely try to find somebody better, that's for sure. And his whole GD thing and everything else, just tell him one day we'll all face the Lord.
Oh, yeah, we'll face the wall.
Have a great day.
Right, you too, Robert. If this is the best you get on sports talk radio, I guess he was too stupid to figure out this isn't another stupid-ass sports show.
How would he know?
Because he was listening with one ear open. And speaking of that, during the break, I yawned and my ears popped open like that. Yeah, this is one of those colds that, thank goodness, never quite materialized, at least not yet.
Good. It's just a teaser?
Yeah, it's a teaser. Not a pleaser, but a teaser. I wonder how's the Beezer. I wonder if he's still talking trash about dark folks. 5670560. Oh, and I didn't do this yet. WQAM, Bruce Rossmeyer's Harley Davidson, and Dayland Dodge presents the 105 Days of Harley. Now, is this one correct here that I got?
As far as I know.
You could be one of 56 winners of a 2008 Harley Davidson motorcycle and a free 2-year lease on a 2008 Dodge Ram. To register, be one of the 56 finalists, go to any Bruce Rossmeyer's or Dayland Dodge showroom, any Hooters location, or log on to WQM.com. It's the 105 Days of Harley from the station, putting some excitement between your legs. Sports Radio. Oh, see, he keeps putting that in there. I'm not going to read Sports Radio. 560 QAM. Will you tell your good, close, personal buddy there to quit putting Sports Radio in there? I'm not going to read it.
Okay.
That's like a slap in our face. That's what that is.
I know.
Just like that Robert a-hole that called. Oh, I'm flying in out there. This is the best you can do is Sports Radio. First of all, anybody who's looking to listen to sports radio has got to be a moron in the first place. That's all you want to hear about? Well, what does sports radio got to do with freaking Tim Russert?
He was looking for a sports talk station.
Yeah, well, screw you, okay? Go talk sports with some deadbeat on the street corner. WQAM, hello.
Neil, you will have to...
WQAM, hello.
Hey, Uncle Neil.
Yes, sir.
What you should have played is that the old lady saying, it's terrible. No, but as far as Tim Russert goes, my first thought was it's an issue of self-importance for these news people, because I think that when they go, they want to believe that there's going to be coverage like that.
Oh, really? Like when Andrea Mitchell dies, we're going to all be sitting around moaning and groaning and carrying on and gnashing our teeth?
Well, no, but that's what they'd like to think about themselves.
Well, they're full of crap. Or Brian Williams, there's another self-indulgent idiot.
Horrible. First thing I thought, though. So
and Tom Brokaw, who should kiss the ground that anybody ever put him on the air. The worst speech impediment next to Barbara Wawa. No, he can't talk at all.
Horrible. It's terrible.
It's terrible. You're right. See ya.
Later.
He's talking about the Nip and Suds lady, isn't he?
Yep.
It's just these guys, Nip and Suds and whatever the heck it is, and the people that call in, they're just like them, like that they were on the, the weeds, and they're high, and they're... I mean, it's terrible.
It's terrible.
For years that I've been listening to 610, and this here.
This here. Now they got footsie on there. Mike sends a fax, says, did Tim Russert have a favorite charity to which he contributed either his time or money? How about the Catholic Church? Send them some money, Mike. If so, I wonder how much of their advertising revenue of NBC, CNBC, or MSNBC donated to any charity in Tim's honor. Specifically, any advertising revenue generated from commercials during or around coverage of Russert's life and death? Or are they simply exploiting their own internal tragedy? It's no different than Dateline, NBC's broadcast of To Catch a Predator with Chris Hansen. Unquestionably a great cause led by the watchdog group Perverted Justice. How much of NBC's ad revenue have they donated to charities that support abused and neglected children? Good point, Mike. Probably. Oh! They should begin by donating all the ad revenues generated during those specific broadcasts. They're publicly smearing Tim Russert as opposed to honoring him. How so? People get tired of redundancy. Most viewers are too stupid to blame the network and blame the deceased instead. Yeah, it's your fault, Tim. Damn you. You get a little carried away, Mike. You think the viewers are blaming Tim?
I am.
I'm blaming Big Russ. Big old Russ. I mean, it reaches the point where it becomes not just repetitive, but so corny.
Right.
Corny. Tim and his dad and Tim and his son. I mean, it's all great, fine, you know. It's a nice family story, but corny. Oh. I mean, Joe Schmo down the street, he may have the best dad going anywhere. Maybe the peach of a guy. We're never going to hear about him.
Right.
Because his son isn't in broadcasting, isn't on TV. Now you know why Sarah Goldfarb wanted to be on television. And look what it did for her. Like that. That's what it did for Sarah. WQAM, hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes?
I was wondering, what type of mark do you think Big Brown left on horse racing? And also...
What kind of a question is that? What kind of a mark he left?
Yeah, do you think he left
Why,
like
is he done? Is he retired?
No, like in a mark. What type of mark do you think?
Well, let me say it again. Is he retired? Did they retire him to stud? No.
Okay.
Is there a chance
I don't want to get you angry.
Yes.
Another question.
No, but you don't want to have a conversation. You asked me a question, and you can't answer the question because he's not done yet.
Or a small one, or
what?
What type of mark do you think you left? A big one, a small one?
You know what I think? I think you left a bad mark on my show. Yeah. Wow. How do you like that?
Let's go back to talking about Tim Russert, could we?
And the Tiger. Oh, Tiger did it again. What a putt. What a putt.
What a putz.
What a putz.
Oh.
Right. Putz. He is so freaking boring, man. They try to jazz him up, and he's making millions and trillions and kajillions and all these spots. Great. More power to him, okay? Whatever the market will bear. Whatever they're stupid enough to give you. But my God, they try to jazz him up. He's like trying to take a stiff. Try to take Tim Russert and put him back on Meet the Press again next Sunday. They're trying to doll him up and make him into somebody with a personality, which you can't complain about Tiger's personality because guess what? He don't got one. Oh, and my daughter was there to see my little baby daughter was there. Last time I won the Open, my dad was there. Now he's dead, but now my daughter. Everything is a hearts and flowers story. Have you ever noticed that?
Oh, yeah.
Hearts and flowers. WQAM, hello.
Yeah, Neil, I just want to know what kind of mark does Joyce leave?
Yeah, Brown. Big Brown.
Oh, call my buddies Lenny, Chippy, and Blur, Headquarter Toyota. That's how many...
WQAM, hello.
Hey, good morning, Neil.
That was pretty good. You're hired. Yes, sir.
There's three things I would do in memory of you if you were when you croak.
Yeah.
First one would be find me a good machine and think about you.
Yeah.
Sacrifice a Mexican and sing cucaracha. Later, buddy.
Okay. 5670560, pound 560 in the Verizon Singular Wireless line. Now, maybe if you're lucky, most of you didn't see all this hysteria, especially on MSNBC. It just never stopped. It went on all weekend long. What?
I avoided it very deftly.
All weekend long.
Mm-hmm.
All freaking weekend. And repeats over and over and over. And here's Tom Brokaw, and here's Brian Williams, and here's a whole bunch of people nobody ever heard of, and here's Andrea Mitchell again. And then on CNN, it wasn't much better. Wolf Blitzkrieg telling all kinds of stories about how he and Tim met the Pope and blah, 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 blah. And here's this Catholic kid from Buffalo and his Jewish AIPAC Farbissen Zionist. Come on, Wolf, why don't you get down there and tell the public what you're really all about, okay? AIPAC my ass.
What?
You heard what I said. AIPAC my ass.
AIPAC.
Is there a fax coming, or is it a mistake?
Yeah, a custom revised copy just for you.
Oh, get out of here. Quit being a child, okay? Flea. He seemed like an awful nice guy, but I think he's got your influences changing him, turning him around.
Mm-hmm.
It's your fault.
I'm turning him into a bastard.
Mm-hmm, probably. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, how you doing? I just want to know if they're going to have a big thing for you when you die.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. WQAM, hello. QAM.
Hey, Neil, why don't you just kill yourself and put George on all day? It's bad enough he killed me yesterday.
Do you understand that? You want to interpret that for me, whatever he just said?
I killed him yesterday.
What did you do to him?
I don't know. Don't remember hitting anybody.
Roller skating again?
I don't think so.
Was he talking roller skating yesterday? I want you tomorrow to talk about the Tiger for 4 hours.
Sorry. I'll talk about Tiger Radio. Tony the Tiger.
Like that. Hold that Tiger. Mm-hmm. Tiger Radio. Do we have any of those? I don't think we have those, do we?
I think we do.
We do?
I think we do.
Get out of here.
The Rick Shaw one mentions Tiger Radio.
Huh?
The Rick Shaw one mentions Tiger Radio.
The Rick Shaw one's an acapella. It's the only Rick Shaw one I got, I think. It just goes... Rick Shaw! That's it. I guarantee you, when Rick Shaw dies, then you're going to see some emotion. Hopefully not for a long time. Not till long after they stick my fat ass in the ground. In a big, round...
cube.
Cylindrical funeral home.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's no body in there, you can open up the top and pee in it.
There you go.
12 minutes after 11 at 560 WQAM.
Deal.
Don't eat tomatoes, they could give you diarrhea. That could run down past your knee. Change the color of your pee. That's some trick. Make you act like a lunatic.
Rectum.
You'll get sick. Don't eat tomatoes, they could give you salmonella. You'll have bad breath like Godzilla, and you'll start acting like Attila the Hun. Don't eat them on your burger buns. You'll get the runs. No, don't eat tomato. If so, you will have to go. No, don't eat tomato. You know they'll make your stomach grow, and then you'll have to blow. Don't eat tomatoes, it's time to be really cautious. Those red suckers make you nauseous, worse than eating the raw sausage. Yes, it's true. You'll feel like you got the swine flu, and you'll poo-poo.
I'm dying over here.
Don't eat tomatoes, they'll make your tummy feel yucky, like you ate a hockey pucky. Then you'll suddenly up chunky really hard. So violently you might be scarred. That's really, really hard. No, don't eat tomato. If so, you will have to go. No, don't eat tomato. You know they'll make your stomach grow, and then you'll have to blow.
Oh, thank God there wasn't one fart sound in that whole bit. Oh, winning in pain.
But didn't do major damage.
There's the Tiger.
Medical correspondent.
Oh, he's limping. Oh, that's old stuff. Now, that was old crap. And you want to know why it was crap?
Why?
It was about the Tiger.
Oh.
348 votes on the poll. Here's some good news. The son of hockey legend Guy Lafleur has pleaded guilty to 14 criminal charges in a Montreal court.
All right.
All right. Guy Lafleur, my ass. And that whole, stench-filled Montreal Canadian organization. They make me nauseous, them frogs. Oh. Guy Lafleur.
Well,
Mark Lafleur. What?
I said, before you get too nauseous.
Yes?
Flip to the right hour on your log.
I'm in the right hour. Well, so I did the wrong spot?
Yeah.
So I'll just interchange it with the other one. That's all. You don't have to get into a whole big snit now. I big, fat, sarcastic snit. Let me tell you, like George was lecturing you before the show this morning, Tim Russert died because he was fat. Because he had oil-clogged arteries, okay? He choked on his own fat. And he croaked right there in the office.
What does that have to do with you being on the wrong page?
I'm not on the wrong page. I just did the wrong spot, that's all. I'm in the right, Pam, in the 11 o'clock hour.
All right, don't do it again.
How about if I go into the 2 o'clock hour?
We'll get some of the jack spots on there for you.
Mark Lafleur, coming at you. You know something? I don't know what amazes me more. Him or the Tiger. I'm not really sure which. And I'm sure somebody
I haven't seen him golf.
What?
I haven't seen Jack's golf.
Jerk's golf? Is that like miniature golf?
I don't know.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What does this say here? Joe Rose at the Dolphins golf tournament? Oh, that was at Grand Oaks? Well, what is that?
I don't know.
Oh, my God. We're back to that golf garbage again? Mark Lafleur pleaded guilty to accusations including assault, uttering threats to a minor, and forcible confinement. Lafleur, 23, also pleaded not guilty to 2 charges of sexual assault. Last winter, Guy Lafleur was plunged into controversy when he was accused of offering contradictory testimony at his son's bail hearing. He testified last October that his son was respecting a court-ordered curfew while in his parents' custody. But the Hall of Famer later admitted he drove his son to hotels to spend the night with his 16-year-old girlfriend. Now, that's a good dad.
Yep.
Police issued an arrest warrant in January for the former Habs forward. Les Habitants. Les Frogs. Guy Lafleur has since filed a lawsuit against Montreal police and Quebec Solicitor General for $3.5 million, stating the warrant tarnished his reputation. Oh, when he played for Montreal Canadiens, how could it tarnish his reputation worse than that? Lafleur! Lafleur! That frog, Danny Gallaband. Lafleur! Screw you. Screw that whole organization, man. The Leafs got, what's his name? Doug, what the hell's his name again? Wilson.
Okay.
Loser. Well, we got a new coach, man. You should be excited about that. And we got old Cliff Fletcher's going to be the GM until he croaks in about 2 minutes. And what are they going to do when... I got news for him. What are they going to do when Johnny Bauer dies?
Who?
You heard me. Who? WQAM, hello.
Good morning, Tim.
Yes, sir. Another phony voice. Another bad phony voice from the worst.
George.
George is gay. George is this.
Very gay.
Come on, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Spit it out. When in doubt, spit it out, you old coot. You idiot. You lifeless jackass. Tim Russert dies, and this is the best South Florida can do to pay respect to him? What's wrong with you people, man? You have no respect. You have no common decency. You're a bunch of slugs. Woods wins major after knee surgery. Oh.
Like he had, and we'll get into the surgery in a minute.
Tiger was in pain. I'm in pain from hearing about him, okay? I can't stand it. I can't stomach it anymore. I'm going to turn over to MSNBC so I can get the latest on the Tim Russert coverage. Oh, they're in a break, thank God. You know something? CNN and MSNBC, you're relieved when they go into a commercial break. It can only be an improvement. WQAM, hello.
Tim Russert.
QAM, hello.
Yeah, how come you don't have a girlfriend?
WQAM, hello.
Stay away from Tim Russert's bloated corpse, you big MF.
Bloated corpse. That is so disrespectful just because he was a fat slob. I mean, come on. A lot of us are fat slobs, and a lot of us will die because of it. Then you're not supposed to say that. Oh, that's so disrespectful. No, it's not. It's a fact. I mean, if you're supposed to learn from other people's mistakes, then that's the one lesson Tim Russert could teach you, whether you're political or not. Don't be fat. Right. Like his kid now is ballooning all up. You can see in his kid the same face is developing now, like Tim. Big, fat-faced, fat body, and it runs in the family.
And with all due disrespect.
Yes?
There are people with health issues that can't be solved, with a lifestyle change.
Right.
By cutting the crap, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't feel sorry for Tim Russert. He brought it on himself. So there.
How insensitive, man. How grotesque, untimely.
He didn't have to die. He chose to.
But he did. Maybe he wanted to. Maybe he wanted to be with the Lord.
Maybe.
He wanted to go have lunch with Jesus. Well, he was a very far-distant Catholic, as if we need to hear about that, yeah? Well, who cares? Why are people's religious beliefs anybody else's interest or business? Who cares? Unless, of course, that person wants to use it like as a weapon.
Right. That's exactly right. It's bigotry. It's institutionalized bigotry.
Yeah, that's right. We want to rub your nose in it, that he was Catholic, which made him better than all the rest of you. Mm-hmm. Oh, and another one, Pat Buchanan. Oh, my God. See, these two networks, MSNBC, and I'm sure Fox too, but I won't watch that. MSNBC and CNN, they've got all the regulars they've taken over. And so you got David Gregory on there, and you got Pat Buchanan, and you got that black guy, which I can't think of his name at the moment, with the glasses that always looks like somebody farted. And then, of course, on CNN you got James Carville with a bald head, and Donna Brazil, and that compulsive gambling lunatic Bennett. Bill Bennett.
Yeah.
Here's the facts from some black listener. You might be pleased to know that Michael Savage was complaining last night about how he and many others in radio have been forced to take a 50% cut in pay due to the abysmal radio market. That's correct. Also, I noticed that Beasley Broadcasting still has huge ads all over the place for the DJ Laz Pimp Show on Power 96. Also, when I went to the Power website, a big video of DJ Laz pops up telling me to text the station. Did you guys get that yet? No, we're still working on it. Here's what somebody posted to the Radio Info message board about DJ Laz. It says, I listen to DJ Laz's morning show online at Power 96 in my workplace in Manhattan every morning. A few of my coworkers sort of look at me in a funny way because they think the show is a bunch of Cubans making fun of and mocking blacks. They're really offended by a black character who does traffic reports. His name is Chris. He speaks like a slave while reporting rush hour traffic. There's another black character with a stereotypical black name, Tyrone. The Power 96 website says that he's always late for work or doesn't show up at all. Another black stereotype. Also, some of the Cuban DJs describe female R&B singers as being pretty for a black woman. Well, it's like Sidney Poitier. He was pretty for a black guy. And what about, what's that outfielder for Toronto, Alex Rios? Is he black or is he like, he must be Latino, isn't he?
Chris? Sure, I'm not sure. I don't know.
But why not? You're supposed to be out of contact with the sports world.
He might be both.
Both what?
Black
Latino?
and Hispanic, yes.
Oh, my... What?
What?
I'm really cool with my coworkers, it says, so I'm able to laugh it off. If I wasn't cool with them, I think they would go to Human Resources. I work in a real nutty place. Well, so do we, and know that I'm black. We don't care what you are, okay? You're entitled to your opinion. Even if you're black, you're still entitled.
It's a good thing we don't do anything like that.
The Sports Leader.
Well, I never thought I'd find the kind of ride that I've been tooling around in today. Now it's a classic set of wheels fixed up the way a brother would like it. Now it's a clean and shiny and the trim is gold vanitized under my seat. I got a can of liquid cherry, yo. Oh, baby. Coconut, colada, cherry, and me, baby blue. Oh, baby. Shiny little velvet, little smelly machine took the suspension down, so I bounced down the road in a pimp daddy superfly. Now it ain't hard to stop, no big deal, someday I'll get around to fixing the brakes. A 1979 Bonbon Catalina, the Chicho looking fine, now it's my baby Cadillac. Oh, baby. Coconut, colada, cherry, and me, baby blue. Oh, baby. Shiny little velvet, little smelly machine. Yo. on a hot summer day, 'cause the AC don't work no way. The sweaty fresh raw seed starts to smell and gets the dusty working overtime. And on my backseat you'll find a shiny ground that smell like lilacs. My carpet shiny too, 'cause I've been washing it with Murrow. Oh, baby. Open like a lot of cherry, oh, baby. Michael shopping wheels rolling over speed bumps ain't too smooth, oh, baby. Fresh velour interior, be fancy to me, baby. Oh, baby.
11:33, 47 till noon. I beg your pardon?
Scandalous.
What?
The kind of humor on this show.
Oh, I wonder which other station in the market that fax was from.
I know.
So anyway, there's a breaking news emergency crews at the scene of a fatal plane crash in West Carrollton, Ohio. And I hate to say this because somebody died, and that's a sad thing, you know. Yeah. But, in a way, thank God. You know why?
Why?
Guess what they were talking about just before the story broke in?
Tim Russert.
Remembering Tim Russert. Remembering.
I already forgot.
On, and on. It's Tuesday, you bastards. It's already Tuesday. He died on Friday. How many more days
About 30, man.
of this insane coverage are we going to have? Well, here's our panel. We got our panel here. We got all the talking heads gathered around here. The best political team in the history. As compared to what?
I don't know.
That's the standard formula now.
Mm-hmm.
We got this one across the desk, and this one in Washington, and this one in New York, and always Pat Buchanan's got to be one of them. He's like glued into your TV screen, like burned in, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Does that happen anymore? Do people get burn-ins on their TV tube?
Yeah, that's why there's screensavers on the computers and such.
No, I'm talking about on their TV, not the computer.
You'd have to have like the same image on there, you know, stagnant.
So in other words, if you put something on hold.
Yeah, like paused it or something.
If you paused it for like hours?
Presumably, yes.
Like a naked picture
of Stephen regular CRT, absolutely. Maybe
I didn't send you that movie yet, by the way. You'll love it.
That's all right. Maybe I'll go steal it.
Oh, here's the latest Washington Post poll. Obama 48, McCain 42%. McCain gains ground, and now even with Obama among independents. Well, that's because there's a lot of stupid people out there who gravitate towards stupidity. Every time McCain opens his mouth, he says something stupid, dumb
nutty.
And dumber.
Nutty.
And, of course, he admits that he doesn't know anything about the economy. He doesn't know the Shiites from the Sunni, and he doesn't have any idea what's going on over there. But other than that...
I think Senator McCain will come out on top.
No, there you go. 567-0560, pound 560 in the Verizon Singular Wireless line. Taking a lot of really good intellectual calls here today as we honor Tiger Woods and Tim Russert. And John Cameron Swayze, and John Chancellor, and Chet Huntley, and David Brinkley. Milton Berle. You know something? When he died, I remember commenting on it on the air.
Yeah.
If ever there was somebody who deserved the kind of coverage about being an icon in television that Russert has had the last 4 days, it was Milton Berle, Uncle Milty.
Mm-hmm.
He was a pioneer, man. He was an original. And what did we get? How many seconds?
About 30, man.
30 seconds. Oh, Milton Berle's dead. He had a big thing, you know.
That's what I heard.
That was the rumor in Hollywood. Him and Warren Beatty. WQAM, hello.
Uncle Neil.
Yes?
Projection TVs burn the most. If you have a projection TV, it'll burn an image if you leave it on for more than 5 minutes. LCDs do not burn as much as the projection TVs do.
Okay.
Plasmas, I have no idea.
Well, go buy one and check it out for us.
There you go, sir. Have a great day.
Okay, thank you. It burns. And what about George Burns? He was God, for Christ's sake.
Oh, God.
He died. Did anybody even make a whimper about that? Of course, he was about 400 years old. To me, that was the most shocking thing. First of all, because I watch all this political stuff, I've been seeing Russert on there a lot lately because he's been on the MSNBC all the time, you know, with Olbermann and Chris Matthews and his politics. Chris Matthews, there's somebody that really disturbs me.
Oh, any minute now, by the way.
What?
He's another fat one.
He's going to die?
He lost some weight, though, didn't he?
Oh, let me have a party. He's not going to die. People like him live forever.
He's pink.
Same with Pat Buchanan. He's pudgy.
Yeah.
He's chunky. He could croak any second now.
That's right.
Then we can have a big party. Oh, yeah. And then they'll do the same thing. They'll eulogize him. Oh, well, he was right-wing, but he was a real humanitarian and a good Catholic. I guess that's the barometer of how much coverage you get. If you're a good Catholic, then you get a lot of time. I wonder if Bill Donahue is behind all of that. WQAM, hello. WQAM, hello. QAM?
Hello, Neil?
Yes?
Do you think that the Boston Celtics can win the championship tonight?
I don't know, and I don't care.
But, Neil,
WQAM, hello.
Neil.
Yes.
I'd like to apologize for the boyfriend. I've been on...
WQAM, hello. Okay, that's the medley of your call. If there's anybody out there at the Florida NBC Bureau that's wondering what the hell's wrong with the people of South Florida, go out on the street corner and ask them, okay? What's wrong with you? Ask each and every one, what in God's name is wrong with you? And maybe they'll answer, probably not. They'll probably give you like that. Or they'll give you, hi, Rod. Or, I'm your friend. One of those.
Our friends don't call us on the air.
Huh?
Our friends don't call us on the air.
What do you mean by that?
I have lots of friends. They don't call us on the air.
Oh, yeah?
So you're not your friend.
You better start writing up some scripts and putting them up to callers.
Okay.
You better catch up there with you.
I will.
60 QAM.
The sports leader.
Blows, and so do the Bills. Oh!
Imagine I'm an ice cream. What did Ben and Jerry do? They made me an ice cream, a tasty treat for you. Imagine I'm an ice cream. That's quite an honor to achieve. I'm not a carnation Dairy Cream up. That would be a fitting tribute to. I hope someday you'll enjoy me. Will that be one scoop or two?
How come our summer schedule isn't on our NeilRogers.com website?
Maybe Eric doesn't know about it.
Didn't I mention that Friday as we were leaving? Didn't I come on and yell? Oh, we need to get the summer schedule on our website.
I don't remember. I was ignoring you.
Well, I'm sure you were. Manishtana halala hazeh.
Right, but Eric should have been paying attention.
But he wasn't. Maybe he was busy fizzing his fax machine. Oh, speaking of fixing things, I want to retract something I said last week.
Yeah.
Liquid plumber sucks.
Okay.
Remember, I thought I had fixed the problem in my kitchen sink?
Yeah. Surprise.
I had not. And so I had to get the maintenance people in here yesterday. It took them about a half an hour, and they took that thing there. What do they call that thing that they stick up in there? That
the snake?
The snake. They stuck their snake way in there. And they diddled it around a whole bunch.
Mm-hmm.
And they had to replace 2 pieces of copper piping underneath there. And now it's just fine as can be. And they said, and you know what they said to me? Don't use like Drano or Liquid Plumber because all that stuff does is it ruins the pipes. That's what they said. You believe them?
I don't know.
And here I was given credit. I thought, I put another whole bottle of Liquid Plumber down there and it still didn't do a damn thing. All it does is bubble up and it's dangerous as hell. Like if the pigeons get into it or something?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I should have done, taken it and poured it all out on the patio. 383 votes on the poll. Well, that's not too bad, you know what? I bet you we'd have like 45 million if Eric would have put that thing up there yesterday when I faxed it to him. That's all right. He's got some issues. You know, we've all had our technical issues lately. It's part of the ambiance of QAM. You can't complain about our technical competence here because we ain't got any. What's your take on the media coverage of Tim Russert's death? A bit overdone, 137. Yeah, just a wee bit. It was all well-deserved, 117. Insane overkill, 92. That's the correct answer. He died 21, and who's Tim Russert at 16? He's almost as famous as the Tiger, who just had knee surgery. The Tiger, and he still went out there and won in the playoff, and ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, and be the Tiger. I don't know what Joe Rose ought to be in prison for first, his allegiance and obsession with the Tiger, or those horrible singing spots. And have you noticed, is he doing that to camp it up, or is he just singing worse these days?
Well, I think the first one. But we can pretend it's the second one.
Oh, my God. You feel like you bought from the factory. I mean, he's doing it just because he can, you know. He's the only person in the world who can get away with doing that, Joe Rose. I wonder how Chippy's doing. WQAM, hello.
Hello, Neil.
Oh, here's that phony accent again, yeah.
What's up? What's up, my brother? Calling from West Palm.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with you and the Reverend? Why are you fighting so much with the guy?
WQAM, hello. QAM.
Hey, Neil.
Yeah.
Tim Russert is my dad.
WQAM, hello.
It's Neil.
QAM, hola.
Hey, Neil, Russert was a shill just like the rest of them. He didn't have a pair of balls to confront him when he should have. I call it karma that he's gone anyway.
Really?
Yes, I do. And as for Tiger, if people are stupid enough to pay him for something he enjoys, oh, well, good for him. I could care less. And in closing, school is out and the beach is fine. Brrr. Bye now.
There's the first person that made any sense today at all.
Thanks for that report.
5670560, pound 560 on the Verizon Singular Wireless line. Probably one of those pervert lifeguards, you know? They're all...
Gay. He sounded too old to be a lifeguard.
No. There's plenty of old troll lifeguards.
There are?
Sure.
I only see punks.
WQAM, hello.
Neil?
Yes?
Neil.
That's it.
Well, that was it. That was his
material.
That's
all he had, yeah.
Neil? WQAM, hello. QAM, hola. QAM.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, hey, Neil, how's it going?
Okay.
I just got to say, Joe Rose with those spots, it kills me with Chippy and Lenny and Squiggy.
Are you ripping Joe Rose?
Let me just say one thing. I almost lost it one day driving to work, and Joe Rose was talking about air around the clock, and he said, I get stopped all the time, and people ask me, well, how does Lenny do it? How does he stay open in business? It was just, to me, it was just unbelievable, the vision of Joe Rose, you know, being bombarded on the street by people asking about air around the clock.
Mm-hmm. And they also request the songs, too. You feel like you bought from the factory. That's my favorite. And like I said, it keeps getting more and more off-key and more just like retardo. I think you're right. I think he knows he can get away with it, and it's a joke.
He's just going to keep pushing it until
it just
till it breaks, till it bursts.
Until the whole thing bursts right onto your speaker. In fact, we have a new radio speaker. It's one that's got like a little nozzle on it, and you unplug the nozzle and you can pee in it. WQAM, hello.
Neil, please.
Speaking, please.
You're a whiny Jew.
Yeah. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes.
This isn't Neil.
No, it's somebody else.
Hang up and call back.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't sound like
you ought to be.
Hey, I had a great idea for a poll. Who's your favorite chronic caller?
No.
Okay. I tried.
Yeah, bad try. Try again. 5670560, pound 560 on the Verizon. Favorite chronic caller implies that there are people out there who like these morons. See, the implication is, and of course, by saying that, it indicates to me he's probably one of the boyfriends, you know?
Right.
He's probably pivot man in the circle. 398 votes, boy. After the break, after the top of the hour, we're going to be over 400 on a brand new poll. It shouldn't have been a brand new poll. But what time we get it up there? About 9:30 or something like that?
Yeah, about that.
Grotesque, Eric. And then Eric calls me. You know, I don't know if he ever calls you. But you know what his favorite... He always says the same thing when he calls me. I'll go running in the other room, pick up the phone, and he always says, hi.
What do you want him to say?
Well, like I'm supposed to know who it is, you know. Hi.
Don't you have caller ID? Doesn't his name Eric? Doesn't Eric
I don't.
show up right there?
No, I don't.
I see.
I don't got it. I'm part of the condo system.
Oh, okay? I see.
I don't got it. Hi. And then I should say, oh, is this Eric? Bye. Now, he's all right. He means well. He's very conscientious. He's just under a lot of stress these days. WQAM, hello.
Hi. That's all right.
QAM.
Oh, tell Tim Russert to go and eat some more steak.
WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, how are you, buddy?
Okay.
What's going on with this Tim Russert poll you got there? Cooking good or what?
That must have been Alien calling with more comunista propaganda.
Now that he's got that card, they let him use the phone.
Yeah, that's right. Little Alienito, he's 14 years old now, and he's a professional comunista, and he'll do anything in the world for Fidel and Raul and all this other crap. In fact, last time they spotted him, he was eating Raul. WQAM, hello.
You got Neil?
That's what happens when you don't get your Happy Meal every day. Yes, sir.
Hey, how are you, Neil?
What's that in the back there? It must be the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my radio, buddy. Sorry, cowboy.
Yeah. 567-0560, pound 560. I mean, he couldn't even get past the first syllable.
The guy did say school was out, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. WQAM, hello. Oh, sorry. QAM, hello. QAM.
Neil, just a quick question, if I may, regarding John Cameron Swayze. Wasn't he the guy that used to promote Timex watches, and he used to make the statement?
That's what I've just been talking about for, like, if you were listening when I was talking about him, and you must have been.
No, I didn't. I didn't listen then. Sorry.
Well, what do you mean by that, then? Where did that name come from?
John Cameron Swayze?
Yeah, where did that name come from? Just out of the sky?
I was listening to you earlier, and then I had...
That's what I just got through saying. It takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
Right. There was a cop that got fired in New York regarding that. Some guy jumped off a roof and his arm flew away, and he picked up the arm with the watch on. He says, takes a licking, keeps on ticking. That's true. Have a nice day.
Oh, that was a half sneeze, half...
There you go. They're right.
Well, that was so disappointing, the first one.
I know, I hate it when
it's going to be a real good,
when
great
a cough
sneeze,
interrupts a sneeze or something.
Yeah. Oh. Upsetting. That's like when you think you're going to fart. Well, you know. WQAM, hello.
Dude, don't you ever talk bad about Alien again, that punk communist.
WQAM, hello. QAM, hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Okay, how are you?
Good. First of all, I am driving in Aventura. I've almost gotten killed 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at this new Gulfstream thing. That's going to be pretty nice.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you plunge your guts out when you get home. And number 2, I'm sorry Tim Russert died, but he's not a hero. Have a great day.
Okay. Well said. That's right. We're sorry he died. He was only 58. He never stole a freight train. He was a decent guy. And all of that. But who cares, you know? Life is going to go on. I know that comes as a great shock to the people at NBC News, especially Tom Brokaw and Baba Wawa. She was also there with Tom Brokaw. Between the two of them, they couldn't articulate a single word. I may say I lose. But he did kind of like lose it. So now is he even with Dan Rather now? They both...
well, we need a drop of him snorting.
Although when Dan Rather snorted and lost it, that was after 9/11.
Right.
That was after something that you can understand people get incredibly emotional about. I mean, I can understand when somebody's good friend dies, too, of a heart attack. But, you know, like you said, you could smell it coming.
Right.
Fat. And didn't you say that they showed pictures of him? I didn't see them. Walking with a cane?
Tim Russert? I wasn't even said that. I didn't see that.
Somebody told me that over the weekend, that they were showing pictures of him getting out of the car, coming into NBC, with a cane recently.
No, it wasn't me.
Well, there you go.
I don't watch him. I don't watch it.
The biggest names.
The best
That ain't worth that.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
This is Brady Quinn. Whenever I shave my balls, I listen to the Neil Rogers 12 to 1 hour.
Oh, well, has anybody heard about Father Murd? Father Murd was burgling turds. Oh, well, a Father Murd was burgling turds. Oh, well, a Father Murd was burgling turds. A Father Murd, I heard, was burgling turds. Father Murd was burgling turds. Father Murd, I heard, was burgling turds. Father Murd was burgling turds. Father Murd was burgling turds. Father Murd was burgling turds. Well, don't you know about Father Murd? Well, he was altering boys and burgling turds. Oh, well, a Father Murd was burgling turds. That's what I heard.
Lift my dress for the Lord.
Father Murd Father Murd was burgling turds. 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 Well, don't you know about Father Murd? Well, he was altering boys and burgling turds. Oh, well, a Father Murd was burgling turds. Oh, well, a Father Murd was burgling turds. Father Murd burgling turds. Burgling turds. Burgling turds. Father Murd, burglar.
You turd. 12:02 at 560 WQM. Happy Tuesday to you. That summer schedule, George, is on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm here Tuesday and Thursday, such as it is. And you know what?
What?
It is what it is.
Sure.
You heard the call so far?
Mm-hmm.
They are what they are. Like this one. QAM, hello. What'd I tell you? I could smell it. 5670560. You're right. The kids are out of school, so like I was saying before, anybody with like $50, they're gone.
Yeah.
They're out of town. They grab the kids, they get on a plane, they go somewhere, anywhere. Get me out of here. And, of course, if you listen to these calls, it should explain to you why. 5670560 and pound 560 on the Verizon and Singular wireless line. We're talking about the two most discussed topics in the world last weekend, and that is the death, the untimely passing of Tim Russert, and Tiger. Hold that tiger. What? It's painful, isn't it?
Holding the tiger?
No, just thinking about him and the people who talk about him and the people who worship him and the people that follow this Chazarai.
See, when you start,
what?
When you start with a game that's boring, terminally boring,
that's right, to begin with.
Play.
And then you put somebody like him who's got no personality, who's incredibly boring, on top of it.
Watching people do something that's boring to do is right. Beyond me.
WQAM Golf Line, hello. WQAM, hello. QAM.
Hey, this summer schedule, you got to do something with it, because George and his little goons over there with their cracker eating contest is no fun.
Didn't miss a minute, did you?
Neil, we need you. Neil.
Bye. What?
I said he didn't miss a minute, did he?
Meaning what? He didn't miss a minute of the show? Of course
the whole
not.
cracker eating contest, all 9 minutes of it.
Crack reading contest?
We had a cracker eating contest.
Oh, cracker. I thought you said crack, as in...
Rectum. That's tomorrow.
Ass eating contest?
That's right.
Call up Dwight Lauderdale and get it on Channel 10 News. WQAM, hello. QAM, hello.
Neil, buddy.
Yeah.
What's going on with Tiger? Tiger did it again, huh?
Who cares?
That guy's amazing. I'm not a big golf fan, but I just keep, every time I put a sports on, that guy's face is all over that damn TV, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Who cares?
I mean, I don't care, but I just, I heard you were talking about it. And,
wow.
He's distraught because he's hearing about Alienito as a full-fledged card-carrying comunista now.
It's a black armband week for a lot of reasons.
What do you mean by that?
Well, first Tim Russert, and now this here.
What, Alien?
With Alien, yeah.
Little Alien.
You're going to have a black armband on each arm.
I hope he's not missing his Happy Meal.
Maybe I'll just wear a whole black sleeve on the left side.
I wonder if he can get that anus burger in Cuba.
Probably. They can fly to Canada, right?
Sure.
See?
There's flights every couple hours. Hop on Air Canada. Air Canada is dumping 20,000 employees, by the way. All the airlines are dumping off a bunch of employees, and General Motors is cutting way back, and everybody. Thank you, Mr. President, for the low gas prices and for putting everybody out of work and for killing all those innocent people and like that. Oh, and now they say, now with the election coming up, he's really going to intensify efforts to find Osama. 7 years have gone by. It'll be 7 years in just a couple of months. 7 years since 9/11, and now all of a sudden they're going to make it a big priority to find Osama Yamama and Mullah Omar and Ayman the Pieman, all these other goyim. You don't think it could be political, do you? WQAM, hello. QAM, hello.
Dan, ice cream sandwich, please.
QAM, hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I want to talk about Iran.
About what?
Iran.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's with Neil.
What about him?
Is Neil there?
No, you're speaking to him.
Neil.
Yeah.
Iran.
You know Elon, don't you?
Yeah, Elon. WQAM, hello.
Elian, your puppy misses you. Come home, Elian.
WQAM, hello.
Neil, what's up, Allie?
Yes, sir.
Hey, quick question. Do you think anything's going to happen with that, Saudis, producing 200,000 more barrels of gas or anything?
Of gas?
Yeah.
Oil?
Yep.
No.
Yeah, black gold?
No.
Okay. All right, Pally, thanks.
Good luck. Good luck, you'll need it, Pally. $4 now, $5 is coming down the road. It's a heavy load. Oh, remember, Tim Russert is back on MSNBC.
I'm not sure if you, like millions of Americans, saw that extraordinary interview that Matt Lauer did with Luke Russert on the Today Show yesterday morning. And Luke told a very interesting anecdote. He said...
You know something? It's like an endurance contest.
That's right.
It's like the people at NBC are challenging America. How long can you endure this? How much longer before people start rioting in the streets? WQAM, hello.
Oh, goddamn, Neil, your show is a hoot.
QAM, hello. QAM, hello.
Neil?
Yes, sir.
Do you shave your private parts?
No, I don't. Do you?
You really should.
Do you?
Nasty.
Yeah, okay. Nasty your ass.
Rectum.
WQAM, hello. QAM, hola.
Neil.
Elianito line, yes.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back. We missed you.
Yeah. What? What did he say?
I didn't understand a word of it.
Oh.
Eon.
Alien? Aeon. How's Aeon doing? WQAM, hello.
QAM, hola.
WQAM, hello.
Goodbye, Timmy Russert. You in trouble, Heston. Running hell, Houston.
He must know the Aeon guy. Oh, a duet would be just great. Can you hear it now?
Oh, God.
Oh, Catholic Charities USA, Tim Russert Charity.
To mtp.msnbc.
Catholic Charities USA, what a shock. Got to pay for all those lawsuits, for all those child molesting priests. Cost a lot of cash.
That's right. There's cheaper ways to do that.
QAM, hello. WQAM, hello. QAM.
Hola, ¿cómo está? What's up, honey, man?
Speak in English.
Georgie Gooey.
WQAM, hello.
Hello, is Neil?
Yeah, speaking.
How about George? Is George my brother on?
No. Yeah, he's there.
Hey, George, what's up, buddy? Oye, te lavaste los huevos, ¿qué hola? George, you heard?
I don't know why I heard. Why Neil didn't hang up on you an hour ago?
Te lavaste los huevos.
I think he likes you.
See, I told you, all your people are all whipped up now.
No, my people.
It's not. You're not covering up anything, okay? It's out. It's out. Just like most of you ought to be out, playing in traffic. Elianito, comunista. Boy, it sure is turnabout, like Peter Marshall would say, turnabout is fair play. Comunista, little bastardo comunista. Elianito.
Biggest name.
The best talent.
This is Neil
How about those drunk white men?
550 QAM.
The sports leader.
Pollo para acá.
Helium rises in the tuba shore.
You fairy.
He stirs up all the exiles, 'cause they have no life. And he starts at the Cuban school today. Elion visits Disney.
Increíble.
He says he wants to stay. See him every day on TV as the Cubans flog the moon away.
Absolutely.
And he exalts them as a poem to get their way. When the health said to send them back and the heart's begun, we want it all to go away today. And we're tired of Elion, and we're tired of traffic jams, and we're tired of all this crap. We just want to live our lives, and we're tired of Elion, and we're tired of protest. We should send him back. Hey, finger heads to Washington, and royal tax along. Another chance for publicity, while the Julios shut Miami down. And Elion wants to live with Mickey, leaving Cuba far behind. They shower him with gifts and toys, while Miami slowly dies.
Toy.
And the exiles use him as a poem to get their way. When the health said to send them back and the heart's begun, we want it all to go away today.
Toy.
And we're tired of Elion, and we're tired of traffic jams, and we're tired of all this crap. We just want to live our lives, and we're tired of Elion, and we're tired of protest. We should send him back. And we're tired of Elion, and we're tired of traffic jams,
Comunista.
and we're tired of all this crap.
Comunista.
We just want to live our lives, and we're tired of Elion, and we're tired of protest.
Yeah, we're tired, man. And speaking of tired, kids are out of school, so if you want to, if you're bored, all you kids out there, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, all summer long on the Neil Rogers Show, we invite all the kids to call up George and make funny noises on the radio.
No.
Sure we do.
No thanks.
You don't?
No, you like that. I don't.
What do you mean?
You like that. Funny
I like
noises.
what?
Well, you probably like the way those guys look, I'm sure. They're right up
Who's
your
that?
alley.
Well, what guys?
The two high school kids that keep calling up.
Like I know who they are?
I don't know, but they probably, sound good.
What in God's
They
name
sound
are
the
you
right
talking
age.
about?
They sound the right. Young Spicks. I'm saying you like young Spicks. Young Spick
If they
guys.
look good, sure. Why not? And you like young Spickettes if they look good, too.
It depends on their age. Not too young.
Well, there you go. Legal age?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then some. Let's add a few years to that.
Okay, how about 20?
That sounds great.
20 is a nice age.
Teen creeps my skin these days.
20 is a real nice age.
Yes, it is.
567-0560, pound 560 on the Verizon Singular Wireless line. ¿Quién es más macho, Tiger Woods or Tim Russert? WQAM, hello. QAM, hello.
Buenas tardes.
Steve?
You there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here. What do you got?
Have you ever read the Communist Manifesto?
What?
Have you ever read the Communist Manifesto?
No, have you?
Yeah, twice.
Comunista, I knew it.
No, yeah, I hear you saying comunista. Do you know what a communism is, you cowboy? You know what that is?
Just a little distraught, wouldn't you say?
Tad bit.
Just a wee bit, okay? Just calm down, okay? We got all the Cuban cigars in the world right here in Toronto. You can hop on a plane, Air Canada will fly right to Havana.
They suck anymore.
Who's that?
The Cuban cigars.
Well, what can I tell you?
All the good growers left.
Where'd they go, to Guatemala?
They went to Ybor City.
Nicaragua?
And what do you call it? Right, Nicaragua.
What did you say?
Dominican Republic. I said Nicaragua.
And that's not what he... Did you hear what he said, Chris?
You wish.
He said Nicaragua.
No, he did not.
Nicaragua.
I'll tell you before the show on Thursday what you said. I'll also tell you what the C stands for in CNN.
All right.
Not on the air. QAM, hello. WQAM, hello.
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 Yeah, Neil got busted at Miami Beach for being a pervert.
Miami what?
Beach, being a pervert.
Oh. QAM, hello.
Neil, good morning.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Okay, well, you're in Canada, that's right. A mí me gustan los hombres con el rabo enorme.
Nah, speak it English, okay? Speak it English or get on your banana boat and go back where you came from. Get with it already, okay? Speak French like in Quebec.
Oh, yeah.
Speak frog. Like Guy Lafleur and his deadbeat kid. Well, that story makes me so happy, you know. Anything bad that would happen to Guy Lafleur or anybody else who ever played for Montreal. Even Ken Dryden. Pseudo-intellectual a-hole. WQAM, hello. QAM, hello.
I don't know what a Paco is, but he's mooching.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, George like that.
Oh, where's my pen?
I know where your pen is.
Rectum.
WQAM, hello. QAM, hello. A lot of Ned Beatty calls today, have you noticed? QAM?
Hey, Neil.
Yeah.
Tell me it's in your contract to have George on when you're not around.
Yes.
Oh, that sucks.
Meaning what? Oh, he want to have a discussion about it. He just want to take a cheap shot, that's all.
Fans say, line up.
Take another cheap shot who listens to you every minute of every day that you're on. George will be on again tomorrow.
That's right.
And Friday.
We're going to have Cracker Eating Contest Part 2.
WQAM, hello.
Neil.
Yes.
Is George on today with you, or are you by yourself?
Are you listening?
No, I just got in the car now. I just got out of work.
Yeah.
George, you there?
No. Call tomorrow if you have something to say.
Oh, hey. Are you circumcised, or...
Oh, yeah. There is another one. He's very, very concerned about your pirates, about your goods.
I know.
Figures.
Send a lot of money, I might let you, take a picture.
Take a peek.
Right.
QAM, hello.
Does that solstice fit a lot of junk in the trunk?
QAM, hello.
I'll call you tomorrow, George.
QAM, hello. One thing about George, he brings out the best in the audience. Make no mistake about it.
Mm-hmm.
QAM.
Uncle Neil.
Yeah.
Can I get Joe Bell's phone number?
For what?
I want to call him and bother him like you guys call you and bother you.
Go ahead.
Chickabee.
WQAM, hello. QAM.
All these Spanish scholars are making my white stomach sick. Are you looking for some workers?
QAM, hello.
Hello?
Hello?
How come you can't get George no more money?
Oh, my God. Now he's doing the worst voices ever.
He has been.
Well, I mean, all along, but they're getting worse by the minute. The British one, that's the best.
No, the Spanish one's the best.
Is it? 567-0560 and pound 560 in the Verizon Singular Wireless line. See, the one great thing that these morons don't realize, that's right in the forefront of my mind, is with the summer schedule now having started yesterday, today is Tuesday. You know what that means? That means out of the next 7 days, I work 1 day. One day.
It's very frustrating for them.
What do you mean by that?
To only be able to touch you twice a week.
Oh, but they can touch you 3 times a week.
Oh, I know. They make the most of it.
They can touch and probe.
It's not as good, but they make the most of it.
WQAM, hello.
You know how many Cubans live in Miami?
No.
QAM, hello.
Neil.
Yes.
Jim DeFeedy is a fat faggot.
Who?
Jim DeFeedy.
Jimmy the Fetus?
Yes.
Is
gay.
I didn't know that.
No.
No, he's fat. Huge. Why would anybody... Oh, breaking news on MSNBC.
Breaking news and other stories.
Tim Russert's
that
still
flooding
dead.
in the Midwest, Cameron, is a very big problem. We're keeping our eye on the Midwest, where the Army Corps of Engineers...
They have some audacity to interrupt remembering Tim Russert with a bunch of crap about people drowning in the Midwest.
Biggest names.
The best talent.
Oh, and guess what?
What?
It dawned on me yesterday. I was watching a little bit of the stuff about the Midwest. Joe Bell could be tremendously helpful out there. You know what he's really good at?
Sandbagging.
Rogers.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
America loves to watch boobs and butts and boinking.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird. The bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner, well, the bird, bird, bird. The bird is a winner, well, the bird, bird, bird. Well, the bird is a winner, well, the bird flew.
Oh, let's just put it on the loop and play till midnight, okay? Can't get any worse numbers than we got now. Well,
sure you could.
I'm looking. I was just going to look it up, and I ran out of time during the break. When the next trend is going to be out, that'll be 2/3 of the spring book.
Listen, all we got to do is start talking a lot of golf.
Tiger.
Yeah.
Oh, Tiger! Hold that Tiger! Hold that Tiger! The whole thing with him, and you know what it's all about? There's nothing else going on that anybody cares about that might actually be considered a real sport. NBA playoffs, who cares? Celtics and Lakers, who cares? The same old crap, you know? Baseball, Marlins are like mediocre these days. Once in a while they win lately, not too often. Am I right, Chris?
Uh-huh.
They faded. They're fading.
Well, I mean, they won the last 2 games.
Woo! Heavy duty. Football, too early for football.
What are you talking about?
Too early for football. It's the 17th of Junio.
Football's all year round. Don't you know that?
One way or another. He's right.
What are you laughing about?
Because the NFL's trying to make it that you think of them every day, every year. All
I
year.
don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I won't.
And in this building, they do.
I can't. And I shan't.
You what?
Schmat. 465 votes on the poll. I think we could make 600 if we really give it a push on Tim Russert. It's not about Tim Russert himself. It's about the media coverage, about the excessive, insane media coverage. On and on and on. Oh, and he was so wonderful, and he was a great Catholic and a great son and a great father and a great whatever. Moderator. And he interviewed El Presidente, and he met with the Pope, and he went to a lot of Bills games, and what more could you want? What more could anybody want?
I don't know.
WQAM, hello.
Yes, Neil. Do you still remain close friends with Hank Goldberg?
WQAM, hello. QAM, hello. QAM.
Neil Rogers?
WQAM, hello. That was one of the all-time best phony voices. That was really good. Hello, Neil Rogers? Yes? What can we do for you, sir? How about a life transplant? All the lines are sitting there dead as a doornail, man. It's a Tuesday, dog days. Oh, I didn't realize you had 2 separate schedules yesterday. One in case, so I guess the Hurricanes won yesterday, huh?
Right, we got out 5 minutes early.
Woo! Yep, bonus time for Jorge. See. 5-minute reprieve. Now, let's see. What about tomorrow? It's 6:55 tomorrow night.
I think if they play Friday, we're getting out 5 minutes early, too.
Really?
Uh-huh.
No, it says on here, no College World Series game on my schedule, Friday. Oh, and if there is one, it's at 2 o'clock. Sorry, Charlie, you lose. You don't get out. You get right at 2 o'clock. It said don't even think about leaving like 5 seconds early, is what it says on my schedule. Or else Butch Boss Clarence is going to come in there, and he's going to snap his suspenders at you. Not WQAM, hello.
Neil.
Yeah.
You're gay!
No kidding.
Newsflash. I'm going to get the sounder out.
WQAM, hello.
Yeah, hey, Neil.
I know that when, we were watching the horse racing, your jockey that you like is, the guy Frankie Dettori, and he's won a lot from time to time. And the trainer, though, from the track, I think it's up north, like Saratoga, or not Belmont, but another one. And I think he's a Canadian, too. But the trainer, Andy Rothman, he goes out there.
Oh, are we going to start with that again with Andy Rothman? Yeah. Right. Let me ask you something, sir. They have a special this week on brain transplants. You interested?
No, the group Lobotomy.
Andy Rothman and what's the other one? David Sugarman.
No, and Steve Stone.
Get out of here. Steve Stone, your ass. One thing to say to you, sir.
You fairy.
If the election were held today, Washington Post, ABC News poll, Barack Obama 48, John McCain 42, and among independents, Obama 44, McCain 43. Oh, my God. These have to be stunt polls, don't they?
They must be.
I mean, could McCain actually even get like 20% among people with an IQ larger than their thumbnail? WQAM, hello.
You're my favorite pee-pee toucher.
QAM, hello. QAM, yes.
Yeah, George's a little quick on the button, isn't he?
QAM, hello. Not quick enough.
Hello, Neil.
Yes?
This is Tom Brokaw.
Tom Brokaw, okay. To put Bob on the phone. Stick the phone where the moon don't shine.
Rectum.
5670560. We haven't had a lady call today, have we? Did you have a whole bunch of them yesterday because you like the ladies so much?
I think we had one when the phones weren't working.
Oh. At least the phones are working today. That's something.
Yeah.
Because I plan all summer long when I'm on Tuesday and Thursday, it's going to be heavy phone call intensive. And after hearing the tremendous outpouring we've had today, why not?
Are you threatening me?
Or why not? WQAM, hello.
What does Goldie do all summer when there's no games? Oh! Ow!
WQAM, hello.
Neil God, how are you, sir?
Okay, sir.
Say, Southwest Florida, when they dropped your show on that local horseball station we had, every now and then we can pick you up over here, but there's a Cuban station underneath, and you won't believe this, and this is the God's honest truth. It is Morse code, NR, over and over again, NR, NR. Neil Rogers, what do you think?
I don't. Did I detect a bit of disappointment there in his voice? Now, what were you saying? It's what?
It's over us. It's not under us.
What's that?
That station. He said, there's a Cuban station under you.
Oh, yeah, way over us.
Right.
Probably running 500,000 watts. Aliens probably run around raising money for the juice to try to keep that station all goosed up there, all jacked up to 1 billion watts, so they can cover up our signal.
He's selling poppies on the street corner.
Hi, Poppy.
That's it. That's the call.
477 votes on the poll. What's your take on the media coverage of Tim Russert's death? A bit overdone, 172. It was all well-deserved, 140. You people need mental help, okay? God. Insane overkill, 121. Insane. He died, 23. And who's Tim Russert? 21. Who's Tim Russert indeed? Turn on, even on the Comedy Channel, that's all they're talking about now. On the Gardening Channel, the Food Channel. They're making Tim's favorite Irish recipes now. And probably if Tim wouldn't have eaten so many of his favorite recipes, he'd still be alive today, wouldn't you think?
I imagine.
You think he's on the pasty face tour of heaven now?
Ooh, the Catholic side.
Yeah, well, no doubt. WQAM, hello.
Responsibility for anything that happens to anyone by using this service. And
WQAM, hello.
Neil.
Yes.
You want to know who's going to get the biggest send-off out of everyone? My friend, your friend, Mr. Larry King. The world hasn't seen a bigger scuzzball.
Mm-hmm.
Right on, right? And tell him to give me my money back, too.
Uh-huh.
22 till 1 at 560 WQAM.
Holy cow, Aaron's coming.
Hello, this is Robert.
Mr. Iger, it's Goofy over here at Mickey Mouse's office.
Oh, geez. Goofy, is everything okay?
He'd like to speak with you.
But he's calling me?
He's calling you.
Is he okay?
Please hold.
Okay.
Hey, Chipper.
Sir, how are you?
How's the vacation going?
Vacation, sir?
Taking lots of pictures? Hey, can I see them on your Facebook page? Maybe you could shoot me one or two over on the celly. You got my number, right?
No, sir.
Hey, you and Willow having lots of vacation sex?
No, sir, I'm not on vacation. I'm in the office.
Really?
Yes.
Just because you're sitting behind the desk doesn't mean you're not on vacation!
Sir, I'm puzzled.
There's the understatement of the century. You're not puzzled, you're lost. See what I did there? I referenced one of our only hit shows in my stinging condemnation of your work.
Sir?
Speaking of which, what are you working on vacation? I keep hearing all this stuff about iCarly, Kung Fu Panda, huge hit at the box office. What are we doing, huh?
Well, sir, we're very excited about Camp Rock.
That's just another high school musical ripoff. Have you ever had an original idea ever?
Well, we also have the giant motion picture Wall-E.
Hey, congratulations. You made Short Circuit into a cartoon. I think I'm going to start calling you Johnny Number 5.
Oh, sir.
Number 5 is alive. Number 5 is alive.
Sir.
What about the TV division? Jesus, Mary and Pluto, what have you got?
Well, our summer slate is fantastic, boss. We have The Mole, Wipeout, and I Survived a Japanese Game Show. Sir?
Drop the phone. You got The Mole, Wipeout, and I Survived the Japanese Game Show.
Right.
I got gas, indigestion, and diarrhea.
I don't understand, sir.
You got 3 crappy things? And I got 3 crappy things.
Sir, all of us are really excited about our shows.
Yeah, you and all your stupid cronies. All they say is yes, Mr. Eisner.
Iger, sir.
Don't they know I'm the foreman and you're the yard worker? Hey, Eisner.
Iger, sir.
How many ABC executives does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Oh, sir, we don't screw in our own light bulbs. We have a janitorial staff that takes care of all those matters.
If a clue landed on your nose, you couldn't catch it. I got more smarts in my left button than you got in your whole head.
Well, sir, I should probably wrap this up. I have a,
Wait, don't tell me. Yoga class on the beach, you and Willow renting jet skis, followed by an in-room massage?
Sir, I was going to say a department head meeting.
Department head meeting? I'm the department head. Why am I never invited to these things?
Sir, you're always invited. We email you, but you always delete them before reading them.
Wouldn't you? I mean, if you got an email from you, wouldn't you delete it? If you were me, which is one hell of a jump, I know. Email from you is treated the same way I treat email from people who promise me a bigger Jimmy, or email from the guy who promises to send me $1 million if I can help him get his money out of Africa.
Well, sir, we're doing the best we can over here.
Yeah, you're doing great. You better go. I think your department head meeting / beach volleyball game starting soon.
Okay.
Have a good vacation.
No, sir,
Have a good vacation.
I'm in the office, sir. I don't...
Cut.
12:45 at 560 WQM. That's so good that I'm going to play like 4 or 5 times next hour. And
Great.
Surfing Bird Flu.
All right.
WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil. I think Russert's death is really important because, everyone's assessing their own health right now. He's 58 and he's struck down in his, his mortality and everything. And everyone's looking at, am I overweight? And 2/3 of Americans are.
Yeah.
So I think the story is not about, who he is, more about America, about how we're overweight and how we're all heading towards.
You know something? In the 80 trillion words that have been spoken about Tim Russert since he died Friday afternoon, and I've heard about 90% of those words, there hasn't been one word about anything having to do with being fat.
But I think that's what's underlying the whole drive to, and people are watching it.
No, it is not. It has nothing to do with that.
I just don't know what I'm talking about health.
Let me say it again. It has nothing to do with that. Oh, okay. Oh, if you don't agree with me, then I'm going to hang up. Okay. He hung up on me, not the other way around. I mean, there's a lesson to be learned there. Is anybody going to learn it?
No.
Are people all of a sudden going to go on a diet today because Tim Russert died from fat? No. And sure, they're bringing in all these doctors on there, and they're talking about his stress test and about, fat kills and but that's not what all the talking heads are talking about. They're talking about their friend and mentor, Tim, and how election coverage will never be the same again. You know what? It'll never be the same again without David Brinkley and Chet Huntley.
Yeah.
Am I right? Yes.
No, whatever. I don't care.
You don't care? And what about when Edward R. Murrow died?
I was...
Did they make it similar like this? And, of course, just like Russert, who was fat, Edward R. Murrow had the throat cancer. He had too many faggots. Lung cancer, smoking, baby. So now it was self-destructive behavior. Did people stop smoking because Ed Murrow died from it? No, they did not. But how much coverage did Edward... And let me ask you this. Who was the greater journalist? Who was more meaningful in journalism, in the history of journalism? Edward R. Murrow or Tim Russert? Is there any contest?
No.
Is there any debate?
No, none.
None. Not in no contendery, okay? And they're carrying on like this is one of the great journalists of all time. This man, look what he did about the war. Yeah, isn't that sad? WQAM, hello.
Yeah, hey, Neil.
Yeah.
You probably saw over the weekend when Obama was speaking to that church about fathers and needing to be there for their kids.
No, I did not.
You didn't see or hear about that?
No.
It was, you should check it out.
I read about it, but I didn't see it.
Okay, because they had clips of it. And the thing is, it's a great example that this guy doesn't just come in and say what you want to hear. He's willing to challenge people, and he's done that continuously, which is nice to see. But also for the racists out there who worried, this guy's going to come in and, do all these things. Here's a guy who's trying to change the black community. He's not going in there giving them excuses. He's saying, listen, you need to look at yourselves and improve things. So, I mean, if you're a racist, isn't that what you want? You want to see some improvement in, if you're feeling the black people don't hold their own?
No, if you're a racist, you want to see black people fail.
Right.
Yeah, but at least here's a guy who actually could make a change. He's trying to, and that's just one example. I mean, he goes to all these different groups, and he always says something that's controversial. He's willing to say what you need to hear, not just what you want to hear. So that's a great thing. I haven't seen a politician do that anytime recently. Anyway, that's it. Thanks, Neil.
Okay, thanks. You don't have to sell me. He's got my vote 10, 20 times. Don't forget, if you're for Obama come November and you're in Florida, you have to vote 10 or 20 times to make sure at least one of them counts. WQAM, hello.
Coming at you, Tiger Woods and the Heat.
WQAM, hello.
Neil?
Yes?
Hey, how's it going?
All right.
Yeah, so I was just watching one of your old Whammy tapes.
How sad.
How come you don't do that anymore?
What do you mean by that?
That was great.
You watch the tape and you have to ask me how come I don't do it anymore?
Ah, come on.
It was pathetic. It was embarrassment. I wish Whammy's not on here anymore anyhow.
What about setting up like a little webcam there by your desk? We could, watch you.
No.
You could diddle with yourself.
No.
Please?
No.
But you're hot, and I like you.
Yeah, uh-huh. Hot as a matzo ball, okay? At the Arctic. You're hot, and I want to diddle. I want to see your picture. I want to see you there. I want to see you alive, scratching your nose and your ear. Very sad. You know what that's code for, everything you just said?
I have no line.
Oh. 504 votes on the poll. Chris is pretty pumped up about that, ain't you? Especially considering the fact that because of Eric's ineptitude this morning, we didn't get the poll on there like 9:30 or thereabouts. Because we were having all kinds of fax issues and technical issues. This is the station with issues, baby. Remember that show, Issues and Answers?
No.
That was on CBS. I think maybe that was one of what's-his-name's shows. Edward R. Murrow. You think?
Maybe. I'll have to watch that movie again.
Mr. Whipple,
oh, wait, no.
No, don't watch that movie again.
No.
Watch him on Biography Channel.
It's a killer.
WQAM, hello.
Hey, is this Neil?
Yes?
My wife says George sounds like the queer and you sound like the man.
Yeah. And your wife sounds like a bitch. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to vote for Obama, right? But I was thinking, this changes the standard, though. Like, I don't want, like, if I vote for him, I don't want to hear any more injustice type deal, you know what I mean? Coming from African Americans, because I don't feel it's fair anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty bitter.
So in other words, if he gets elected president, that means that all racism will disappear? Is that what you're saying?
No, but I don't want any more BET-inspired movies about just, Jomaine couldn't make it, because of some dumb reason. I think everybody has a shot now. This guy makes it.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this. It gets me kind of angry that an African-American made it to president before a Hispanic, because they're not even from this part of the earth, let's say. So we are the local. No, I am. You. Well, I am.
Are you an Indian?
No, you're not.
Are you an Indian?
Yeah, but I'm not, but
Yeah.
No, I don't know. You must be an Indian.
Well, you could say that. I'm Nicaraguan, so...
my God. Are you kidding me? That's this part of the world?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I mean, American Story here, you know, ended up in Miami, but yeah, I guess I represent
Very sad.
part of the whole show.
I wouldn't be too proud of ending up in Miami, man. It's like the other side of the universe. Good luck to you, pal. Yeah. I guess his boyfriend just stuck his toe in his
rectum. That was as long as he could keep a straight face.
Straight puss. 5670560, pound 560 in the Verizon Singular Wireless line. Yeah, if Obama gets elected, no more belly aching now from you dark folks. And how about from the white folks? He's half white.
That's right.
See?
No more belly aching from anybody.
I think we ought to have a Nicaraguan president. How about Somoza?
There you go.
Would be good.
No more belly aching from them.
And no more belly aching from you Nicaraguans or Guatemalans or Hondurans or Mexicans. WQAM, hello.
Hiya, Polly.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, Neil. That last Mickey Mouse that you just played, it's the newest one you have?
Yeah, sucks.
Okay, because the Mickey Mouse guy is different.
Yeah.
The Mickey Mouse guy is different. The old one is better. This guy...
Yeah, well, you know what? Too bad. See, I'm the one that's supposed to be whining and complaining. Right. It's the audience. The old ones are better. The voices... Grow up.
The same
Get a
guy.
freaking life and grow up. This should be your biggest problem, that it's not the same Mickey Mouse. Jesus, God almighty. Tim Russert died, and what does this guy care about? Freaking it ain't the same Mickey Mouse on that bit.
Eisner?
See, there you go. There's the original one. For comparison purposes only. WQAM, hello.
Uncle Neil.
Yes, sir.
Love the bits, man. Just not a big fan of the politics, but I'll keep listening forever, man. Thanks a lot.
Okay. He loves the bits, but not the politics.
Man.
I mean, how much politics are we talking about there? Are we talking politics? Maybe 3 calls mentioned something about Obama. And your mama. WQAM, hello.
Hello, Neil.
WQAM, hello.
How do I turn the radio down?
Neil, maybe the boyfriend can do it for you.
I'm currently in the makeup business, and I have...
Yeah, make up with your boyfriend. WQAM, hello. QAM, hello.
Hello, Neil.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Hey, I really can't believe the nerve of that Nicaraguan guy that just called up. Nicaraguans aren't even part of Hispanic.
What's your background, sir?
I'm a Puerto Rican, Colombian.
Oh, my God.
But I was raised here. He says Nicaraguans aren't even part of the Hispanic race when it comes down to it, all right? That guy's a scumbag, and all Nicaraguans
Hispanics aren't a race, my friend.
The Hispanic race. Starts at 2 o'clock at Calder.
And they're off.
All the Julio jockeys. Now, I have noticed more and more, not that I paid that much attention before, because thoroughbred racing and me, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Philadelphia Park.
With laid down was 3-piece. They turn for home. And Yankee Poppet holding on to the lead.
This announcer sounds like he's talking through a Campbell soup can.
Happy Digger is in the middle of the course, driving second. Another 3 back to 3.
There comes the winner on the outside.
Beal is fourth. Down to the final 16. Happy Digger on the outside continues
Happy
to
what?
in.
Digger.
Yankee Poppet the inside. Happy Digger the outside.
Digger's not going to get there.
Together. It's a photo finish.
Tight.
Yankee Poppet and Happy Digger hit the wire together.
You lose. That was the second race at Philadelphia Park, okay? With all Julio jockeys on there. You got Cornelio Velasquez and John Velasquez and Agadipo, what's his name? Delgadillo. Agapito Delgadillo. You think I'm making that up, don't you?
No, I wouldn't know if you were.
I'm not. Well, what do you mean you wouldn't know if I was? After all the education I gave you about thoroughbred racing?
Yeah, but I don't know if you're saying these names right or who these people are.
And all that stuff about what's her name, who was a model. What's her name again? Not Channing Hill, he's a guy. Chantel Sutherland.
Right.
That's it. See, he even remembered that one because she's hot.
That's right.
Oh, here's the Meadows.
Third race, Tony Hall and West Side Dragon get the victory and equal his career best, 54-4 this afternoon. Full color second.
At the Meadows, where they use a pickup truck for the starting gate. Yeah. Talk about classy.
The best talent.
This is Neil Rogers.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
Just hate people that use snappy openers for their show segments, like that 1 to 2 hour.
Coming at you.
Live from Mr. Donut. Right now.
They call him Mr. Donut, baby.
Yo, we're not in Miami. Kill that open, will you? That should buy us another 10 minutes anyway. For about 130 minutes of a labyrinth wrapped around the enigma of sports perversion. So go on now, get your jabs and meet me and get a free donut at Mr. Donut in prestigious Margate. Easy to find on the corner of 441 and Margate Boulevard, right across from the Lakeshore Drive-In. The nearest strip center here a few doors down from McRory's. Hey, I said strip. Where's my truck?
I can't. I forgot the equipment.
You ain't got no equipment.
No.
Our very capable program director, Clarence, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you got that, but you don't got no drum.
Sorry,
Well, use your hands or something. Drum on the table. Do something. I need my drums.
Okay, I'll try.
Hey, Clarence.
Yes?
I want you to take off your pants and run up and down 441.
I'm not going to do that. I'll have you know...
Sports.
Huh?
I said sports.
Oh. Yeah, but I can't.
Sports. Hurricane. Sports. Heat. Sports.
Okay. Sports. Sports.
There he goes. Look at that stupid cough.
Sports.
He's actually doing it, ladies and gentlemen. Look at him running up and down out there.
Sports.
Ooh, that had to hurt.
Well, what about that tiger? It's 103 at 560 WQM. Look on the calendar back there and look, see what day of the week July 2nd is.
Chris.
July 2.
Say that again?
Let me try it again. Look on the calendar. Can you turn to the... I know it's going to be a lot of energy that you're going to be expending, my fat friend. Go to July and see what day of the week July 2 is.
Wednesday.
Oh, that means you get the trend.
Oh, boy. I'll save it for you.
What do you mean by that?
I'll hit the highlights, you know.
But it's 10 a.m. on Wednesday, July 2. And what day is July 30th? That's the day that the spring book comes out. 9, 16, 23. That's going to be another Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you
What's
think
Canada Day?
What is it?
What's Canada Day?
What do you mean by that?
I know, it says July 1st, Canada Day.
It's a holiday. It's like the 4th of July, okay?
Oh, okay.
You folks got the 4th of July, so we have... It's like the Jews and the Goyim, you know? They got the Easter, we got to have Passover. They got Christmas, we got to have Chanukah. It's like that. They got Columbus Day, we got Sukkot or something. I don't know. It has to all equal out, don't you understand? The only place where you're really falling down is Boxing Day, eh? Wow. Day after Christmas Day. Nothing like having two major holidays side by each. December 25th and December 26th. Boxing Day.
That ain't fair.
Too bad. WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Are you a type 1 or type 2 diabetic?
2.
All right. Well, let me ask you a question. Yesterday, George was talking about on the air that you're a freak for ice cream. Are you eating the full sugar, full regular ice cream, or do you have a different kind, the sugar-free type do you eat?
No, that stuff is crap.
See, so I'm also a type 2, and I'm trying to find a decent sugar-free,
You won't.
It doesn't exist.
I mean, there it exists, but it's not good.
It sucks. I'm a lifelong ice cream, self-prescribed ice cream.
Don't be eating no ice cream, man. I'm telling you right now.
That's terrible. All right, second question. What do you think about all the same-sex couples lining up in California to get married?
What do you mean, what do I think about it?
Think it's a positive thing or a negative thing?
Yeah, it is what it is. Some of it will be positive and some of it will be divorce, just like straight people.
Do you think it should be a federal policy? Do you think we should just get off all this crap and just let these people live their lives?
Yeah, there you go. What a concept that is, huh? But it sounds un-American to me. Good luck to you, sir.
Should I leave the country now that I've said that?
Yes.
Am I not a patriot?
Yes. Say goodbye.
All right, man.
Woo! I mean, that may have been our only real call all day, but he just said he wanted to carry on. You know, who cares? What's it to anybody, like George always says? What's it to you?
That's right.
Gay people get married, straight people get married. Most of it ends in heartache and grief anyway, and Surus.
You're not going to go to hell if somebody else is sinning.
Oh. Yeah, but we don't hate the sinner. We hate the sin. That's one of my favorite all-time ones. Back from the Anita Bryant days. And Alvin Dark. I wonder if he croaked yet. Alvin Dark. Former New York Giants shortstop. Remember the New York Giants, Chris? No.
I don't remember the New York Giants now.
Polo
I wasn't alive then.
Polo Grounds.
I've heard about them.
1954 World Series. Cleveland Indians against the New York Giants. You don't remember that?
Yeah, no.
That was the World Series where Vic Wertz in center field made that amazing, Willie Mays made the amazing catch off Vic Wertz.
The over the shoulder?
That's the one. You've seen it. Say hey, Willie Mays. Hey. He ain't looking too good these days, by the way. He's looking old and like on the verge of death. Now, let me ask you, when Willie Mays croaks, like when Mickey Mantle died, did they have the hysteria on television about Mickey Mantle the way that they did with Tim Russert? Who was the better center fielder, Mickey Mantle or Tim Russert?
I think Mantle.
All this crap about, the Bills. It's just... It's sick. It's really sick. Like you think when I croak, they're going to carry on about, he was a Toronto Maple Leafs fan for 60 years. Yeah. So we all have our faults.
To it.
Are you going to do it?
That's right. I'm going to rent time, buy time on all these channels.
Well, let's turn on Leafs TV.
The putt there, up, gets it again. Has it, goes behind the net. Trying to get it back to Stanley. Regan does. Stanley
March 28, 1959. How do you like that? Bill Hewitt sounding like he was talking through a tin can. And maybe he was. Yeah, you better start brushing up on if you're going to be filling in all summer long, you better start brushing up on more of your thoroughbred racing and the jockeys and the hockey.
I want to take
that's what Clarence wants to hear about.
I want to take a course, a race
hockey,
course.
Hockey, homos, and horse racing. WQAM, hello.
Man, this show sucks, man.
WQAM, hello.
Get up, but where are you?
QAM, hello. QAM.
Yeah, can I talk to Neil?
Speaking.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Okay.
Hey, listen, can you do me, I got a shameless request. The 30-man guy, can you play that bit?
Absolutely.
About 30, man.
You want to hear the whole thing?
Yeah, I got a buddy that's dying to hear it.
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
Yeah, buddy. It's been a long time. That's the longest running skit you got.
No, it is not.
No, well.
The longest running skit?
Hey, buddy, how you doing? Well, I don't
know. You got the radio. Crank it up a little louder, okay, so you guys can squeeze each other. Squeeze it.
Right, let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Puff Daddy, sitting in the chair. I'll call you Puffy.
Yo, man, yo.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here's your $100 question. Finish this nursery rhyme.
All right.
Hickory dickory blank. Is it A, dock, B, pier, C, marina, or D, inlet?
Whoa, man. This is a $100 question right here?
You're kidding me, right?
This is $100.
For $100.
This ain't the $1 million question?
Well, this is the first one.
Man.
It's only for $100.
Is this a black thing?
Would you like to use a lifeline?
Yeah, all right. What do I got?
Well, we have the Ask the Audience, the 50-50, and the Phone a Friend.
Ask the Audience. Now, too many white people in here. 50-50 ain't going to help me. Oh, you know what? I'm going to phone a friend.
Going to phone a friend on the $100 question finishing the nursery rhyme.
Yeah.
All right, who are we going to call, Puppy?
Oh, my boy, Old Dirty Bastard.
Old Dirty Bastard.
Yeah, Dirty we call him.
Our friends from AT&T will get Old Dirty on the line, and hopefully he can help you.
Yo.
Old Dirty.
Yeah, man.
Regis Philbin from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. How are you?
Aight.
Got your friend here, Puff Daddy.
Yo, Dirty, what's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
All right.
What's up,
Old Dirty, Puff Daddy's in a little bit of trouble here on the $100 question.
Hey, the first time, man.
First question, and the next voice you hear will be his. He'll come on the line. He'll ask you the question. He'll give you 4 possible choices. Are you set?
Hey, man.
Next voice you hear will be his, and 30 seconds begins now.
What's up? Yo, Dirty, finish this off for me, all right?
Hey, man.
Hickory dickory blank. Is it A, dock, B, pier, C, merino, or D, inlet?
Oh.
Come on, man, I don't got much time.
Man, I know this, man. I know it. I think it's pier.
Pier, you sure?
About 30, man.
This is a lot of money, man.
About 30. About 30, man.
Very much.
About 30, man.
Time's up. Old Dirty said pier. You still have 2 lifelines left. We are on the $100 question.
You know what, Regis?
Want to poll the audience?
No, I'd like to add a lifeline.
Actually, no, there's only 3 lifelines. You've used 1, you have 2 left.
No. I get another lifeline. It's a brand new one to the game.
And what is that, Puffy?
It's called Shoot the Host.
Puffy, you can ask the audience.
I call it Shoot the Host.
Puffy, use the 50-50.
What's the answer?
Puffy, it's Doc. It's A. It's Doc.
My final answer's Doc.
It's Doc. And it's a good one. You got $100.
Run, you white boy, run.
Biggest names.
The best talent.
This is Neil Rogers.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
Brand. Brand.
Lost the primary and I'll cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. You would cry too if no one voted for you. Someone tell me where my big lead has gone. Obama came on so fast. What was inevitable now is a thing of the past. Lost the primary and I'll cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. You would cry too, 'cause my campaign is screwed.
Absolutely.
Couldn't watch Obama's victory speech. It just made me so mad. Now Bill's not talking to me. Oh, so I guess it isn't all bad. Oh, lost the primary and I'll cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. You would cry too. Hillary 08 is through.
118 at 560 WQAM. So my Yahoo says you have a new MySpace message from Brandon. So I went to MySpace and there's no message there.
Maybe that's an old alert.
No.
Maybe
it's got today's date.
Maybe he retrieved it or deleted it before you read it.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. I don't know if you can do that either, but...
You can't.
Okay.
Celebrity death.
Tim Russert?
Bigger than that. Stan Winston.
Not the cigarette guy.
No. Stan Winston, 62, special effects artist, dies. He created the animatronic dinosaurs in Jurassic Park, the slimy 14-foot alien Queen in Aliens, and the liquid metal assassin in Terminator 2. Died Sunday at his home in Malibu, California. He was only 62, only 4 years older than Tim Russert. How much coverage has he gotten so far?
That's right.
A word?
No.
A mention?
No.
The cause was multiple myeloma. Although he created some of the most famous special effects in movie history, Mr. Winston insisted he cared less about technical wizardry he did about storytelling. It's not about technology, he once said. It's about writers writing wonderful stories with fantastic characters and me being able to create a visual image that's beyond what you'd expect. The courtesy of Mr. Winston, the unexpected leap from the screen in dozens of films. What does that mean? Oh, I see. The unexpected leapt from the screen in dozens of films. You got it? He created the extraterrestrial assassin who hunts Arnold Schwarzenegger in Predator, the hands of Edward Scissorhands, and the Penguin from the neck up in Batman Returns. Mr. Winston won 4 Oscars for his film work, and in 2001 became the first special effects artist to receive a star on the sidewalk on Hollywood Boulevard. How do you like that?
Mm-hmm.
He directed his film Pumpkinhead, teamed up with this Cameron guy. What's his name? James Cameron.
That was his? Pumpkinhead?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. That's Jack with the Hands, Pumpkinhead.
Most recently, he contributed to Iron Man, released earlier this year, and Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. He also worked on the unreleased films Terminator Salvation, The Future Begins, G.I. Joe, Shutter Island, and Mr. Cameron's Avatar. And now he's dead. And nobody even saying a word about him, okay? Stan Winston tastes good like a stiff should.
And there isn't even a statue in that town.
Right, that's right. Did he get a dinner?
No.
Like Red Buttons would say?
No.
There's another one. Red Buttons, he's dead, right? Yeah.
I guess.
Did he get a dinner even?
No.
A monument?
No.
A plaque?
No.
On his teeth? Christ almighty, it just makes me sad. And what makes me even sadder is the result of the poll that so many of you people are so easily manipulated and led by the nose by the freaking media. What's your take on the media coverage of Tim Russert's death? 544 votes so far. You're not going to make your 600. 545.
Oh, well.
Too bad. How about 550? How about 555? That's a nice number.
Sure, we can do it.
A bit overdone, 196. Yeah, just a tad, just a wee bit overdone. The 78-hour coverage has just been a little bit too much. It was all well-deserved, 166. He was an icon. He was a brilliant interviewer. He was a pudgy-faced, a red-faced guy from Buffalo, who never stole a freight train, that's all. I mean, if I had to give him on a scale of 1 to 10 as far as importance in the scheme of the world, I don't think I can give him a 1. A fraction, like the guys across the street usually get, Mm-hmm. So who's running that place now? Howard Davis?
Howard David.
No, not Howard David. And what station is he on? Which one of those stations that have no ratings? Huh?
He's doing freelance announcing, I heard. Calling games.
Calling games?
Yes.
He's not doing poker anymore?
I don't know. Maybe that's one of the
poker
things.
He was announcing, what was that, Chris?
I believe it was poker, yeah.
Maybe he's still doing that,
Maybe he's doing bowling play-by-play on the radio. Or golf on the radio.
Here's the tiger. The tiger. You gotta whisper. You gotta be a little quieter.
It was all well-deserved, 166. Insane overkill, 134. That's clearly the correct answer. I thought that would win hands down your pants, but it didn't. Who's Tim Russert, 25, and he died? 24 people say he died? I can't find it. But I will.
He died?
Say it told you. Sonny La Palata.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they figured he was that important. Because NBC and MSNBC and the people everywhere. Bob Schieffer at CBS. Everybody's been emoting and telling us how important he was. I wish I knew that when he was alive, when I was watching all those times he was on there with Brian Williams and Tom Brokaw and Keith Olbermann. I wish I knew that. Michael Reagan, speaking of media people, radio talk show host and son of the late President Ronald Reagan, could be investigated by the FBI after he called for the execution of Mark Dice, anti-war activist and founder of media watchdog group The Resistance, on the air. What a classy guy, Michael Reagan, a real Nazi. What a bizarre family, huh? You got Ron Reagan Jr. there, the ballet dancer. Gay. And you got Michael, who's a real full-fledged Nazi. Now, what's the daughter's name? Maureen, right?
I don't know.
Did she die? Didn't she have breast cancer and she died, or did I dream that?
I don't know.
Reagan?
Maybe you dreamt it.
Well, why don't you Google it, for crying out loud, you lazy bastard?
Chris is.
That's what I meant. I wasn't talking about you, of course.
I was going to say, no, I answered a lazy bastard, absolutely.
Oh, me too. On the 10th of June edition of his nationally syndicated Radio America show, Reagan called Dice and the others in the 9/11 Truth Movement traitors after learning that they were sending letters, declassified documents, and DVDs to troops in Iraq that they say point to government involvement in the attacks on the World Trade Center in 2001.
August 8th, 2001.
Maureen Reagan?
Yeah.
She died of cancer, right? Breast cancer?
I'm still looking.
The effort is part of the Resistance's Operation Inform the Soldiers. I don't want the soldiers who are risking their lives in Iraq to be used as pawns in the creation of a new world order, Dice said in a recent press release. I personally know U.S. Marines who believe 9/11 was an inside job, and they tell me that many Marines suspect this is the case but are afraid to speak up out of fear of punishment. We ought to find the people who are saying these things, Reagan said. Take them out and shoot them, really. Just find the people who are sending those letters to demoralize our troops. They're traitors to this country, and shoot them. You have a problem with that? Deal with it.
Melanoma.
Anybody who... What?
Melanoma.
Oh. But anybody who would do that doesn't deserve to live. You call them traitors, that's what they are, and you shoot them dead. I'll pay for the bullet, he said. Michael freaking Reagan. How about you take Mark Dice out, he continued, put him in the middle of the firing range. Time to a post, don't blindfold him, and let it rip and have some fun with Mark Dice. Now we know where the Ron Paul supporters went, quipped a co-host. On Sunday, Dice announced on his website he received a personal apology from Reagan and appeared on his show last night to receive an in-person apology. While I understand different political opinions can result in heated arguments, Reagan's statements are completely unacceptable, un-American, and extremely dangerous, Dice said. Reagan has elevated the hate and rhetoric aimed at those who disagree with this war to a new and unprecedented level. He must be fired immediately, if not sooner, and no other radio or TV network should let his voice be heard or his face be seen. Despite Reagan's apology, Dice continued, the Pandora's box that he opened can never be closed. The ramifications of his threats and suggestions are enormous and frightening. In an age where a few clicks of a keyboard can result in anyone's home address being found, Reagan's comments open the door for stalking, vandalism, and worse. Any threats made will be forwarded immediately to the FBI, and the appropriate legal action will be taken. Put his ass in jail.
The biggest names.
The best talent.
This is Neil Rogers.
Sports Radio 550 QAM.
The sports leader.
Give Ricky a blow.
Word of advice, unbutton that top button. Let those things breathe.
Do you know what they weigh?
We're about a good 22 pounds together. So it's a lot. It's a heavy load. Woo! Hooray!
I hear they're heaving. That's okay.
I woke up this morning and I felt like my boobs were bigger.
Tubed up in the summertime. You're sporting one.
'Cause she got big-ass boobies.
Woo!
I guess you might just spare yourself embarrassment.
She showed me the boobies and I like them too.
And find yourself across your heart.
This time she's sporting a seamless demi-bra.
Boobies are loose this summer. You don't want them viewed by nobody else.
Touch it, boo!
Better off with a full piece on yourself.
It's time to go home and put on my good boobs.
Boobies are loose this summer, even though they get me hot.
That's hot.
You might cover them so they don't look like
I call it the hard rat cafe.
a missile launch.
You gotta put a wide load sign on those babies.
Boobies are loose this summer. Boobies are loose this summer. Boobies are loose this summer.
And most of our calling
I want to
show.
squeeze them.
It's 1:31 at QM. And guess what? Eric put the schedule up for the summertime.
Oh!
All right. You see that? The nice work he did on there on our website?
I'm looking at it now.
Are you taking a puke at it?
Yep.
Right up there on top. The summer schedule starting June 16, which was yesterday. And there's the poll, 568. I think you got a shot at 600.
1.2.
Wow. You got 28 minutes to get 32 more votes. That would be astonishing. In the dog days of summertime, I bet you even Footsie would do probably half an hour on that tomorrow. And George will be listening. 569, you need 31 votes in 28 minutes. You know something? I've never heard him in my life.
Me either.
I'm not talking about as a talk, as anything.
I met him. I heard him when I met him the one time.
You met him?
Yeah.
When was that? You met Footsie?
Like a couple years ago, I think it was.
And where was this? In the tea room?
At a swing club.
At a swing club?
Miami Velvet, I believe the name of it is.
Get out of here. Footsie?
Yeah, it wasn't his first time there.
Come on.
It was ours, not his.
With that red puss?
He knew everybody.
And that round nose?
Oh, that was his nose?
569 votes on the poll. What's your take on the media coverage of Tim Russert's death? Insane Overkill should be winning by a million miles, and it's third. It's a distant third. Thank God, at least it was well-deserved, isn't winning. Oh, there's your president.
Jim Nelson's going to go up to work with Congress.
He's going to do a heck of a job, I'm sure of that. There's enough money to take care of this disaster, just like Katrina. Heck of a job, W. Now, let's get this phone cranking here again. We only got 27 minutes to kill. And Chris is just jonesing for that 600. That would be truly remarkable, you know, since this poll did go up there like 935 or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Wouldn't it be?
That would be great.
567-0560. We're still looking for our first lady caller of the day. George drove them all the way yesterday. No, the ladies love you.
I wish.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The ladies.
They like me as a friend.
Oh, wow. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
That's generally how it goes with whatever you're looking for, man.
That's
They
right.
like you as a friend. In other words, the answer is no chance. No shot. WQAM, hello.
I think Footsie and
QAM, hello. Not there. That's it. Those were our two calls. Something really stinks here. Maybe they're all busy voting on the poll. What the hell is that? Speed up my PC? That just there is stuff coming on my computer here.
It's evil.
Is it?
Yeah, get rid of it.
Well, where'd it come from? It just popped up by itself.
It's a pop up or pop under.
What do you mean by that?
As the case may be. It's the newer, insidious form of pop up. It pops under something, so you don't see it until you're closing things later.
But I'm on Mozilla Firefox.
Nah, they're getting to them too.
Are they really?
Oh yeah.
507. Is that possible? We just got 10 more. 579. You only need 21 votes to get to 600. This is alarming. WQAM, hello.
I see gay people.
WQAM, hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, hi. Is this WIOD?
No, WQAM.
Oh, excuse me, WQAM. Hey, Neil, how you doing?
I can't believe you said that.
Oh, well, hey, you worked there the old days, didn't you?
I sure did.
All right, then.
WIOD. Oh, I hate that station.
I'm a long-time listener. What can I tell you? It's engraved in my mind. I just wanted to say, they're giving a lot of coverage, but, he was a good guy. What can I tell you? He reported fair, and let's hope that we all feel the same way about you when you go.
Well, what does that mean?
There's a lot of people that love you, so, hopefully that you won't be forgotten.
I guarantee when I croak, there's not going to be 85 hours of breathless coverage and people sitting around carrying on like, believe me.
What can I tell you? You've always entertained us, and, unfortunately now they got the zipper on our mouths now. We can't say, a lot of the nice jokes like the old days, but, hey. We'll remember you as much as we're remembering him. How's that?
Okay, well, I'll hurry up and die soon so we can get on with it. Thanks, pal.
All right, take care. Bye.
See. Hurry up and die already, you old faggot. Hurry up and croak. Now I'm going to live to 100 just out of spite.
I'm sure you will.
WQAM, hello.
Certainly having a controversial.
Yeah, controversial show today. Wonderful program. WQAM, hello.
I called you last Wednesday regarding some issues. Hello?
Yeah.
The other one.
The boyfriend?
Mm-hmm.
Is this the boyfriend?
Controversial show today. What?
They're passing it back and forth, and I don't mean the phone either.
I know.
WQAM, hello.
How you doing, Neil?
Okay.
Neil, I want to take you to Brazil with me. Will you come?
No.
Come on.
No.
I pay for everything.
No.
It's a dream. Come on, Neil.
Yeah, it's a nightmare, it sounds like to me.
No way. I'll take you to the beach everywhere. We'll find
He's going to kidnap you and take you to one of those shanty towns.
Sound like a stalker.
So I love you, Neil, no matter what.
Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. 5670560. We can't get one lady to call today before 2 o'clock. This is an insomnia. Well, nothing's perfect. We're doing good on the pool. We're in the pole position. And look at this. Unblue speed. What is that?
More.
Your PC optimization is very low. Something just came up. There's stuff coming up.
Are you on a website that you aren't normally on?
No, I'm on our page.
Well, then you should close it and reopen it then. Something's gotcha. Somebody found you. Yeah. Close the browser and then reopen it.
I just did that. Okay. And there it is again. I mean, there's no crap yet. Something really sinister going on here today. Just like that ersatz message I was supposed to have from Brandon, there was no message. 587 on the survey. We need only 13 votes now in 22 minutes. I think even Chris can do that. Even with his fat girth and lack of energy, I think you can do it.
We can do it.
WQAM, hello.
Hi. This is Lucretia calling. I'm the only female in town.
Lucretia?
Mm-hmm.
Borgia? Or maybe it was Victor Borga.
It's all right.
WQAM, hello.
Neil, I got 1,000 voices. Let me come in and show you how.
WQAM, hello.
No, you don't.
There's only one. Just like in The Exorcist. He said, there is only one.
We got one bad voice.
WQAM, hello.
But he don't lose.
He's kind of like Todd Pettengill. He's got a zillion different voices, and they all sound exactly the same. Attaboy time.
The best talent.
This is Neil Rogers.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
The sports leader.
I like peace and quiet, and I don't need to listen to Barney Frank haranguing in my ear because I made a few bucks off a book I worked on.
Yellow Mason residents, John Mason speaking. Hello? 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 Jennifer? What the hell's the matter, honey?
I've been kidnapped.
Are you crying? You sound like you're crying.
I've been kidnapped by aliens.
You been kidnapped again?
By aliens.
You been kidnapped by aliens? Where they done took you?
Mexico.
Okay. I don't believe you, honey. You don't have to lie to me.
No, I want to get married. I really do. It's just that I was kidnapped by aliens.
Oh, I believe you, honey.
They got short hair.
They got short hair?
Yes.
Who does?
The aliens have short hair.
Oh, when you say short hair, you mean like Ryan Seacrest short?
A little longer than that.
A little longer, like Fabio?
Difference doesn't make it shorter hair.
All right, honey, don't yell at me. I believe you. Where are you? Can I pick you up?
I'm at a 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven?
Yes.
Can you get me a Slurpee?
What?
Slurpee?
What?
A Slurpee?
What?
Like a blueberry one.
What? I just been kidnapped. I can't get you a Slurpee.
All right, I'll get it myself. You really been kidnapped, honey?
Yes. My aliens in a blue van.
Aliens drive a blue van?
Yes.
Like a Chevy van?
No.
Is it a Ford?
No.
What kind of van is it?
What kind of van is it?
Did they do anything to you? Did they probe you?
No.
Poke you?
No.
Prod you?
No.
Make love to you?
No, you idiot! I'm not coming home. I'm staying at the 7-Eleven.
You don't want to marry me, do you?
No.
What?
No, I don't.
But I forgive you.
I don't care.
You can come home.
I'm done.
Come home.
I'm done with you.
I miss you.
Bye-bye.
I love you.
Take care.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Bye.
I love you.
146, 1402. The most interesting thing about that bit is how his voice keeps changing, you know?
Yeah. Back and
Not
forth.
intentionally either, but just as they are. 567, we got 601 vote on the poll. That is really a shocker. We thank you from the bottom of Chris's fat ass. WQAM, hello. QAM, hola. WQAM, hello.
The power of Christ compels you.
WQAM, hello.
Hi, Neil.
Oh, my God. Oh. Wow. A miracle.
I just wanted to call to tell you that they're doing this Tim Russert thing. Like, remember when Peter Jennings died of lung cancer?
Yeah.
They're doing the same thing.
No, they're not. They're doing 1,000 times more.
I know. I'm tired of listening to it, so I have it off. But, I mean, like Barbara Walters called in the other night and said it's almost like the Peter Jennings thing.
Is that what she said? She just, look at that. They just ripped her phone out of the wall. Could you hear it?
I heard it.
Just like somebody pulled the cord right out of the freaking wall. I guess that'll teach her. Although we got our lady caller. Let's hear it. WQAM, hello.
Personally, I like the black voice, Neil.
WQAM, hello. They all suck.
Hey, Neil.
Yes.
Hey, for those annoying pop-ups that are coming on your computer, anti-spyware, Adware is probably the best one out there.
I've already used it.
You have? Spybot.
I used it this morning.
Wow. I don't know what to tell you then. Good luck.
Okay, those two I had today. I mean, the first one was just AIM, instant messaging, you know? Just
you have that open?
What?
You have an instant messenger open?
No, I don't.
I'm just asking.
No, why?
All right, because they pop up through that, too.
So that's what that thing popped up there, that speed up your computer? I mean, I don't think it was anything like really evil. You think?
No, it's just a pop-up. That's an ad. Nothing.
So what are you getting so excited about?
I'm not.
I got excited because it looked really nifty, as a matter of fact. It was
always
pretty,
do.
What?
They always do.
Do they really?
They try to.
604 votes on your poll. I can't believe it. Even I'm impressed. WQAM, hello. Nutline, hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Did you hear? I can't believe this. Tim Russert died.
No.
I'm telling you.
WQAM, hello. QAM, hello.
Neil.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay.
Listen, I've not spoken to you in the last 5 years. By the way, I'm the enough with the sucking guy. I happen to be in Nicaragua also, but I just wanted to go for that a-hole that called. Talking about he was Nicaraguan, talking about black people and this and that, you know, so his ignorant ass. But anyways, that's the only reason I called. I listen to you all the time, and bunch of Nicaraguans, we all listen to you. So you have a great day.
Okay.
Bye.
Hasta que me olvides.
Wow, we thought they deported him, remember?
We did?
The Enough of the Sucking guy used to call all the time. Last we heard, they were like
Enough of the sucking.
Dragging him away, and then we didn't hear from him for a long time.
Enough of the sucking.
Well, you must have a better pipeline than I do. Either that or a better memory. Or just make a lot of crap up.
No, that's your job.
WQAM, hello.
Hi. Could you please, every 10th time that you mention the total on the poll, tell us what the poll was about for those of us who don't spend all day listening?
How many times would you like me to read it, schmuck? Tell us what the poll is about. The poll is about how many a-holes do we talk to every day on the show. 80 million. 80 million a-holes, okay, asswipes. And you're on it, sir. You're on it. You're right near the top. WQAM, hello.
Yeah, who is that guy that's just called? Was that the sucking guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, suck this.
Not. WQAM, hello.
God, what an idiot. You don't need any political experience to be president, right?
Correct.
To run for president?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this person took it seriously enough and, really put his heart into it. Do you think Howard Stern should ever be president? Honestly.
WQAM, hello.
Hey, Neil, how you doing today?
Okay.
I'm just calling for the two Nicaraguan guys that called. I want to let them know that I'm white and I listen too, and I know some white guys that are still listening to you also down here.
Really?
Yeah, it's amazing breakthrough that's going on over here.
Okay.
Keep up.
Okay, we got the Nicaraguans and the white folks. All we need now is a couple of Cubans. We'll be all set. I don't think we're going to be too big with the Cubans anymore now that Alien has turned into a comunista. Comunista, baby. That is really a shocker. Oh, you know what I haven't read?
What?
How long does this thing go on? How'd you like to be the new Jack of Rock? You could be the new face for the Hard Rock Casino and Hotel and help getting the word out about blackjack coming to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. To submit your video application of 3 minutes or less, just log on to WQM.com. You could be the newest rock star in town, it says. Of course, Josh Cordes wrote it. So, his checks you up yet or what? I don't know.
I don't know.
I sent it to him this time, direct.
I ain't seen him today.
Well, he must have got the check then. He's probably out spending it. WQAM, hello.
Hello?
Yes?
Let me take you off the speak.
Please.
Hello? Is that better?
That's much better. Sounds like him.
How you doing, Neil?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's been a while.
It is.
Been what, 10 seconds, 20?
No, more than 20 seconds. Come on. Give
40?
me a break.
40
Listen,
seconds?
Neil, I want to put you in my catalog.
WQAM, hello.
George is sucking the life out of the show. Please.
QAM, hello.
I had no idea.
QAM.
Tim Russert. I had no idea who this guy is, and now all you hear is the media over and over. But what does Tiny get? Tiny didn't even get nothing in the obituary. I love you, Tiny. You died for our sins. The rain is falling, and Tiny is coming back to save us.
I think he's got a tiny problem. Or maybe a gigantic problem. I'm not really sure. What do you think?
I don't.
614 votes on the poll, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. Because that guy was really porky that called before, that idiot. Here's Hotels.com. They're bugging me now. You want to get a really great deal for the thing?
No, thanks.
Okay, I don't know.
By the way, today was the last day for that, so give that thing away.
Okay.
The sports leader.
It's Dave in Miami town at 560 WQAM.
Juan Miguel Gonzalez, father of Ilian, meets with his attorney in preparation to take his son back to Cuba.
Well, Mr. Gonzalez, how was your trip?
Very good, gracias.
Do you have any questions before we go any further?
See. This box with the pictures. It's incredible. What is this?
Oh, that's a television.
Oh, television. Mr. Lawyer, what does WhatsApp mean?
Pardon me?
WhatsApp.
Well, it means what's up, like what's going on.
WhatsApp.
Right, it's a greeting.
WhatsApp.
Now, I know that you're uncomfortable being here. This is a very difficult time for you, sir. What is it, sir?
Oh, this Pizza Hut stuffed crust pizza is incredible. How do they get the mozzarella cheese into the crust?
Not sure. So, as I was saying... as I was saying, we will try to make your stay here as comfortable as possible and get you home as quickly as possible.
Bye.
Are you going somewhere, sir?
No, I'm listening to the new CD by the boy band In Sync with my new Sony Discman. It's incredible.
Yes, Mr. Gonzalez, they are quite incredible. But we'll be meeting with the...
Just another play and your game for two. You must hate me, but it ain't no lie. Bye.
Oh, God, sir, don't you want to get this over and get back to Cuba?
What are you, loco? I love it here. There's like 300 channels on cable, and I can watch all the Yankee games.
But, sir...
Mr. Lawyer?
What is it, Mr. Gonzalez?
What's that? Bye.
The biggest names, the best talent. And your home for Miami Dolphins football. Sports Radio 560 WQAM. Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
Don't ever take sides with anyone against the family again. Ever.